That might be the most damning point in this entire video. Like, there are ways where this can pan out, sort of along these lines, and you not be a total freak.
Are we dealing with a fish market on the other side? Judy Hopps, smash or pass?
Pass.
Okay.
Be serious. Be fucking serious. And he's like testing the water. It's so transparent. Here's the brand for fat people. No. And that might be the problem. There's this guy called Leaping Lemur. Okay, you guys. There's this fella called Leaping Lemur. Have you ever heard of Leaping Lemur? I never had until like yesterday when I heard about this drama. There are no videos on it. What do you mean? There are like 2 videos on it. There's at least this video and another one. There's this guy called Leaping Lemur, who I think he's like a kiwitapes. You know kiwitapes? Your kiwitapes and Smokey McCrack? Smokey MCC? You know those guys? They're like these retarded, like, stoner YouTubers who just, like, read Kiwi Farms and go like, oh, look at this TikTok pedophile, look at this TikTok. It's like the most, you know, it's like real mouth breather, Droolian content. It's like Giga Droolian content. I know of kiwitapes and Smokey MCC, but never heard of this guy. Well, this guy is like those guys. It's just, you know, it's the same content. It's the same content. It's the same just shitty, you know, Lolcow roundup where they just go, oh, what's that one guy's name? Nova, whatever. Isn't this disgusting, fat, you know, grubby pedophile such a pedophile? Great. Awesome, man. Cool. High tier content, really. So, yeah, I'm obviously not a massive fan of those types of channels. But there's a guy called Leaping Lemur. He's one of those types of channels. And he's had a very embarrassing week or two, as I understand it. To sort of summarize what I know of this story, he began flirting with an Asian girl he met online, with some chubby Asian girl, and DMing pretty, you know, aggressively, you know, being very, very into it, and said some very embarrassing stuff, and then met up with her, had very embarrassing sexual interactions, and then she leaked all this online. So he's like a Lolcow YouTuber that is now getting Lolcowed. That's the idea here, I think. So I don't know whether this video is better, whether this muckhole video is better, or whether I don't know what the other guy's name was, like Foo Boy or some shit like that, the other guy's name. We'll take a look at this one first.
Dogs, welcome to the muckhole. A while ago, I put out a video on how the Lolcow commentary scene functions, what keeps it running, what keeps it escalating, and why it's so hard for anyone in that ecosystem to stop once they start. I described this growing niche on YouTube where creators cover people
Happy Internet Anarchist Downfall Day to those who celebrate.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I'll cover that, because plagiarism stuff is just boring as fuck to me. But yeah, sounds like Instant Anarchist is a total fraud, so fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Fuck that sex tourist. Also, guys, great time to remind you, okay? 242 people here right now. 38 likes on the stream. Some of those 200 or so people, and please move the cast to thumbs up and clicking it. Or pressing a thumbs up on the mobile device. That'd be hugely appreciated. If you want to take your support one step further, you can donate directly through Stream Elements link in the pinned chat message. You can also buy a membership to the channel, gift a membership to the channel, gift a whole bunch of memberships randomly throughout the chat, buy a super chat, which will highlight your message and read it on TTS, or buy a super sticker, which is a YouTube image or GIF that will highlight in chat, and I'll describe it to you. You can go to discord.gg/Kuihman, twitter.com/Kuihman, Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Milked for entertainment known as lolcows. These creators, known as lol.
Yo, thank you, Quella, for the 5 gifted. Thank you. Huge appreciate it. Thank you.
Lolcow YouTubers, or kiwitubers, make their living by turning the missteps of lolcows, often the missteps of mentally ill or developmentally disabled people, into entertainment while making moral judgments. The business model is
okay,
simple.
wait, this might be a good video, actually. This is starting strong. A Lolcow skeptical guy, a guy who's like, yeah, this shit's kind of cringe. Okay, we can appreciate that. Thank you for the 199 Jinro with the super sticker of the Shiba Inu sticking his finger up in the air. His little finger up in the air. Thank you.
You wrap ridicule in the language of commentary and produce an endless stream of shitty reaction videos. And I'll be real, in an older video, I disavowed Kiwi Farms. That was before I spent time looking at what it is and what's on there. In the case of the KiwiTuber thread specifically, it operates as an archive that catalogs people who build careers off of stealing, exaggerating, and posturing. This thread was created in June of this year by a user that goes by Osama bin Laden, or OBL. For this video, the important details start on page 173 of that thread. And there's also a nice summary by that Osama bin Laden user on page 228. I don't co-sign the doxing, and I don't co-sign harassment.
W.
But for this specific thread,
thank
it's
you for
really the only place...
$2 super sticker from Don't Kill Friends with the Hey You with the pear character turning around with sunglasses on. Thank you.
...that consistently keeps a paper trail of what KiwiTubers do. But a quick recap. Let's go over how all of their videos usually sound. Cue the script.
Wow, can you believe this slob? Let's watch them fail repeatedly and act surprised each time it happens.
The reason it works is simple. It gives the audience and the creators a cheap little hit of superiority. These creators repeat the same jokes and insults. They rarely go beyond surface level mock.
When are you gonna transition to ACC content like Aiden? Literally, never. Literally never.
It's one thing to laugh at someone or something for being dumb. It's another thing entirely to build your whole persona around being above the person that you're clowning on. What interests me is the cycle underneath it all. When someone labeled as a lolcow engages in chaotic behavior online, a KiwiTuber turns it into content. That content drives a burst of attention. Seeing the spike, or sometimes not even consciously noticing it, the original poster is encouraged to post again, and the commentator is encouraged to keep churning out more videos. The platform's algorithms reinforce the loop by pushing these new lolcow videos to more people. Nobody has to consciously decide to exploit anybody. The pattern of rewards do the work for them. Today, we're going to examine what happens when that loop turns inward. When the creators who profit from lolcows start exhibiting the same behaviors that they mock, and when others in the scene begin to turn on them. We'll use the fiasco that the KiwiTuber, the Leaping Lemur, was recently involved in as an example.
This is looking,
and we'll look at the patterns of
awesome.
reward and punishment that make this outcome almost inevitable. Sometimes a lolcow video blows up with thousands of views. Sometimes a stream gets a bunch of donations. Sometimes they flop. Because the payoff is unpredictable, creators keep churning...
This video is starting strong, so I'm actually gonna link it, because I already like the cut of this guy's jib. I like the cut of this guy's jib. Here's the link. He said that he disavowed Kiwi Farms initially, and then now he's walked it back. That's interesting to me, because it's like, that means you're like able to engage with the information well enough to come to this new position, but you weren't tapped in enough to already have that position in the first place, you know? So that's a good sign. That's a positive sign, and he has clocked these, you know, KiwiTubers pretty hard.
Out content similar to their content that has done well in the past, hoping that something hits. On the other side, the people getting mocked don't even have to consciously notice what's happening for it to shape their next move.
YouTube, I think you have a mental
suddenly,
disability.
There's a rush of comments, likes, reactions, and attention. And that makes the odds go up that they do something similar again. Over time, both sides drift toward escalation. Bigger reactions, bigger antics, bigger stakes. Because that's what reliably produces the biggest payoff. Framing their work as commentary, or documentation, lets KiwiTubers talk down their subjects as if they're moral arbiters. By describing their targets as deserving of ridicule, or less than human, they reduce guilt or shame that might normally discourage cruelty.
Facts.
If your friends and fans are laughing along, you're less likely to feel bad about what you're doing. The problem is that this style of interaction boomerangs. If you train your audience...
It's just like, you know, obviously this happens a little bit with all forms of content online, especially when it's you know, confrontational. But the shit, the depths it goes to in these communities is insane. The Cyrax shit, where people were showing up outside Cyrax's house, picketing. I understand the guy's like a weird little fucking decrepit nonce. But you're showing up at this fucking, literally like little inbred fucking rat's place and picketing his house. What are you even achieving there, dude? What do you even achieve?
audience to respond to messy, impulsive behavior with mockery and disgust, you shouldn't be too shocked when you become the messy, impulsive person, and they use that exact same voice on you. The Leaping Lemur is a YouTube creator who built his channel around reacting to mainly TikTok lolcows. According to the information pieced together by the Kiwi Farms user Osama bin Laden and Lemur's ex-girlfriend, he's a 21-year-old man named Gilberto. Standing at
why is your ex-girlfriend on KF talk about
together
you,
by
bro?
the Kiwi Farms user Osama bin Laden and Lemur's ex
literally account made December 29th.
girlfriend. He's a 21-year-old man named Gilberto, standing at 5'9",
huh?
having poor hygiene.
So much
living with
I disavow the harassment and doxing. You're just like, what? Are you good? Is he public with your stuff or?
family members and oversharing their personal lives. Ironically, many of these characteristics apply to him. Photos shared by his former girlfriend show him in a cluttered room with leftover food and unwashed plates. His beard is patchy and unkempt, and according to his ex-girlfriend, he smells like mildew and cheese.
I suppose the excuse that he would cover this shit on anyone else, I guess, is the excuse here, right? Bro, has everyone been covering this shit? This is so fucking insane.
Earlier this year, Lemur began a relationship with a 19-year-old viewer he met through Discord. Spoiler, it only lasted a few months.
This is like leaked images from inside this guy's room. Bro. Here's his name, here's his stats, here's a photo from inside of his house. Okay. Let's cool it down a bit. Cool it down a bit.
She was a fan of his channel, and I think knew a little bit about Kiwi Farms. The Leaping Lemur chose to make the relationship public on Twitter and urged her to comment and show up on his YouTube chat so that everyone would know she was his. This choice immediately blurred the boundaries between his private life and a parasocial audience. In his apology video, he admitted that he told her there was a risk in appearing on his channel, but he downplayed it, saying he thought that she understood the culture.
Forced castration for men who can only grow facial hair that looks like pubic hair and don't keep it clean shaven.
Okay,
Also, this channel sucks. Bro is speaking on 0.65x speed.
Thank fuck. Okay. Maybe the $3. Close.
So like a few months ago, I had started dating somebody online, which isn't a good idea. But what also isn't a good idea is that I told them about my YouTube channel, which at the time didn't seem like a big deal because they were also posting stuff online. I thought they understood like Lolcow culture. I thought they understood content. They said that they watched me a lot. And I was like, cool, that's what's up. I told them that, you know, there's a risk to posting your face online. There's a risk to being associated with me. They said that that was cool. They were like, well, they didn't say that was cool, but they were like, oh, you know, that's crazy, that's insane, whatever.
So he publicly posted about them, and he encourages this girl to publicly post that they're together, leading to her and her family getting doxxed, which he should have known was going to happen as a creator in the Lolcow space. On top of that, he even attempted to downplay the whole doxing situation with his ex-girlfriend, saying stuff like,
every big YouTuber gets doxxed.
The relationship quickly devolved. And to be clear, a lot of what follows is pieced together from screenshots, DMs, and retellings. Not courtroom evidence, not a full record, and not something you can prove without a shadow of a doubt from the outside. But it is enough to talk about patterns and risk factors. According to private messages that the ex-girlfriend shared to Kiwi Farms, Lemur flew to visit her on December 2nd. And supplied alcohol even though she was under 21.
I'm not gonna lie, I mean, everybody drinks before they turn 21, right? If you're like 19, 20, you're going to a party.
I mean, yeah, just supplying alcohol to someone under 21 on its own isn't bad. It's just, you know, what else going on there? It's just a little bit of a... It's a sign, you know? It's a little sign. It's like, it's a raised eyebrow. So that could be totally fine. Could be totally fine. Most of the times where that happens, where someone early 20s buying booze, someone, you know, under 21, you know, it's probably fine like 90% of cases. But is that 10%, you know, and that's the raised eyebrow. It's a little bit of a, you know. You've probably drank a few times. They might have not drank that much. Can you be trusted? You know, that sort of thing.
gonna drink. So I'm drinking. I mean, that's what I do. You know what I mean? Like I chill, like I get chill when I drink, and everything's cool. Like the first couple of nights were chill, and I'm like the third night, I don't know what happened with this girl, but I'm being honest with you right now. We drank. It wasn't, I don't even think, I mean, I wasn't that drunk. Maybe she drank more than me, honestly, but then again, she's a fucking, like, she knows what she's doing. You know what I mean? She drinks more than me.
They broke up soon after on December 19th. And this contributed to the Kiwi farmer Osama bin Laden reaching out and bringing her to the farms. She described getting drunk on hard liquor to the point of blacking out on multiple occasions. In those messages, she said that at one point she awoke naked and confused, and that Lemur repeatedly pressured her to perform sexual acts until she complied. When asked if anything sexual happened, she described feeling forced, but she hesitated to call it rape because she feared being seen as vindictive. The details here matter because the risk factors start to stack up. She's under 21, alcohol's involved, she reports blackouts, and she described repeated sexual pressure until she gave in. You don't need some sort of cartoon villain intent for that sort of situation to become unsafe. The setup itself makes it easy for someone to end up doing something that they wouldn't agree to sober. Whatever occurred is due to Lemur's reckless actions. The ex-girlfriend also provided details that undermined Lemur's public persona. He talks shit about fellow KiwiTubers behind their backs, although they all probably do that because they desperately want the audiences of each other.
Yeah, that literally doesn't matter. Who gives a fuck?
He called a former collaborator.
What's he saying here? Let's read some of these.
Lemur's reckless actions. The ex-girlfriend.
TBH had the same amount. Oh yeah, substance abuse because that should go on the same shit. I mean, when Lehman told me his backstory, all he did was compare himself to Nova and Tofia terms. So that's, yeah, so I said Nova a minute ago, so that's one TikTok pedophile, and then Tofia Chew is another TikTok lolcow fat person. I was like, Novs when I weighed. I was like Tofia when I almost get... Oh, no, Nova. I was like Nova when I weighed X amount. Okay, I see. I was like Tofia when I almost got evicted. You know what I mean? Well, really? He set himself up, not my problem. I emailed Boy and told him... He started calling him... Told him about it and he started calling him a twink. Mind you... If it was an email, I do. She types like shit. This bitch types like a fucking retard. I don't even remember it was a joke in my eyes. He started calling Pooh's girlfriend ugly and fat, and now he's a white boy twink.
Friend also provided details that undermined Lemur's public persona. He talks shit about fellow...
None of them care. It's just a fucking hypothetical. It is. I didn't do anything wrong. No, of course fans don't care because I've mentioned it. I'm not leaving your side, Lily. Fuck kiwitapes. I had like 2 conversations with him. He's never helped me for shit and always copies me in other small channels. Fuck what anyone say.
KiwiTubers behind their backs, although they all probably do that because they desperately want the audiences of each other. He called a former collaborator Major Chilla.
Chilla wants me to go live with his I told him nah. First, oh wait, live, I'm retarded. So nah. First off, I'm drunk as fuck chilling. Second off, I want to nut to you tonight. I'd rather not get drunk with this dude for no reason on live with tons of people while I'm trying to chill. Like, I want to relax. He's trying to guilt me into it. It's like, no, I'm tired. I just did so much. Not everyone is 27 or whatever the fuck and not having nothing else going on. Okay, take it easy, man. Take it easy, man. And it's not like you've got a lot going on either, bro. Gonna be real.
Also a shitty KiwiTuber bound to walk the same path someday. A drunk and a guy that goes...
I feel as though KiwiTubers genuinely try to act as if they're picture perfect when they just aren't. I mean, we got Chilla who drinks his life away, and Antimatter Morty who cheats on his wife for a hot chick in high school. And Lemur is just, you know what I mean. Mind you, he told me this. I wouldn't know this if it wasn't for you, blank. I mean, not in high school. But from high school when he was in. Sorry. Dude, holy shit. This bitch is illiterate. Learn to fucking type.
Goes by Antimatter Morty a sellout. He also apparently pays his own editor.
He provides for 7 people in a 3-bed house.
only $50 a
That's
video,
tough, man.
while deriding that editor as performative. He told his ex-girlfriend that he used to weigh around 300 pounds, but is now only around 270.
He says 250 here, but sure.
And that he hates fat people. In one message, he bragged about earning $6,000 to $10,000 a month.
Between you and me, I make like 10k a month. It's honestly getting stressful how much money I make, which is something I never thought I'd think. I think the highest for a teacher in a good area is at 150,000 a year here, depending on the district. So I make more than most teachers. I mean, 10,000 a month is pretty good. I still think it's something to fall back on. YouTube, I'm choosing YouTube since it's my dream job. I mean, yeah, for 10k a month, that's like, you know, why the fuck not? Why the fuck not?
Yet somehow simultaneously cried when his father's credit card was declined at McDonald's.
Yeah, I don't know how you're going broke on 10k a month. Well, Lemur was broke, leaving my state. Lol, I'm a POS, so he relied on his father to buy a McDonald's. Come to find his dad's broke too. He was angry and told me I'd a frozen pizza. I got mad and said, if you're so hungry, you just heat that bitch up. But his fat ass wanted McDonald's. Discord, no idea, IDK, I didn't care. Something about some shit he def told me, but I didn't find it worthy of my ears. I don't know, lols. I'm not gonna... This muckhole fella said in this video, oh, these Lolcow YouTubers have to trump up everything they're saying. They have to, like, play it up and exaggerate to make it more entertaining. He doesn't... He said 250 pounds, and this guy says 270. There's no mention of crying in these text messages, but he says the guy cried. It's like we're just really, you know, throwing an extra little bit on top every step of the way here, aren't we?
And also only has 3,000.
It's not a big deal. That's stealing. I feel like a thief. Yes, it is now. I have money. I have 3,000 in my savings. Just take the $100, babe. I get rent from my sister soon anyway, like $300. It's fine. Just don't be thinking any motherfucker could take care of you like I take care of you. You understand me? Autocorrect be bugging. Big shot. 3k in the bank. I start fucking stacking paper, bro. 3k in the bank, 3k in savings. That's 3k USD as well. So that's like 2k in real money. 3k USD in the bank, and you're like, nothing can go wrong. Nothing can go wrong. Brilliant, man.
$1,000 in his bank account. On top of all of this, his ex-girlfriend said that he relies on his disabled father to drive him everywhere. Lemur often mocks Lolcows for living at home and being broke. And these revelations just...
Yeah, that is facts. This did work on her. This is what you have to consider. This did totally work on her.
Show that he isn't much different at all. At one point, Lemur encouraged his girlfriend to make similar videos to his. Good old classic shitty videos where they're mocking Lolcows, and offered to guide her as some sort of dumbass mentor. The message heavily implied that he seemed to want...
That's based. That's just based. Getting a girlfriend to write YouTube videos for us that you can siphon revenue. That's just based. That's just fucking based.
Her dependent on him for income. At one point, he said that he could take care of her with only $3,000 in his bank account. A laughable proposition. When someone asked whether they did anything sexual, she wrote,
I felt forced, but I wouldn't say he raped me because that's gay.
And again...
Okay. Well, you're not exactly convincing anyone there, are you? I don't remember, given I blacked out basically every night I was with him. Crown Royal, Jack Daniels, a whole bottle of those. I will admit, I did try, but his dick was too small and it smelled, as I said, I couldn't look at him. I felt forced, but I won't say he raped me because that's gay. Okay, so this wasn't rape. It was like maybe you felt a little bit of an obligation by the situation, but you're saying here you tried, but you're like, oh, his dick's small. So come on now. Come on now.
And again, I want to note that the evidence here is a bit murky. There are only her messages, but they do paint a picture of repeated requests, heavy drinking, and a coercive dynamic that left her feeling like she had little choice. I also think it's important to note that
Like, that's reasonable. And I think, you know, I would need some more evidence to say this is likely the case, but it's definitely plausible to steal some vocab. That Lemur deliberately put her in that situation because he knew she would be less likely to say, not, you know, the implication. You know, come and stay at this hotel with me for these X amount of days, get her super drunk. You know, there's an implication there. There's a level of potential coercion in the situation there. But I would need more evidence to say that's a likely thing. I think you need something supporting to make that kind of conclusion.
Ex-girlfriend's story has remained consistent, whereas Lemur's has changed around quite a bit. After the breakup, she said that Lemur threatened to make a video on her. Some of the lamest stuff I've heard. Like, this guy actually threatened.
I'm gonna make you a lolcow if you ever leave me.
A bizarre boast that he could turn her into content. He released an apology video in the midst of all of this, with it focused almost entirely on her behavior, ignoring his own role in creating those contingencies. After all, he was the one that supplied copious amounts of alcohol to someone under the drinking age while repeatedly asking her to engage in sex acts. Further, Lemur pulled a similar maneuver that he does with the lolcows that he covers, saying that the relationship was toxic because his ex supposedly had BPD, when she has never received that diagnosis.
I should have listened to the people on Kiwi Farms when they said this girl was crazy, when they said this girl was BPD. I didn't want to believe it because I was in love with her. I thought I knew her more. I'd had deeper conversations with her. That's the bottom of the line. That's it. Like, that's all I can tell you. I thought I knew her better than these people
She's
did.
a crazy BPD
exactly
bitch.
what they thought was going to happen happened.
But that's also
don't you guys all hate women? Don't we all hate women? Don't we all hate women? Stop questioning my behavior because it's some crazy BPD bitch.
Kiwi Farms too. Other messages further depict Lemur acting like the very lolcows he covers. During a trip, he reportedly lost his luggage and began screaming at the airline staff like a
They lost his dumbass bag for 3 hours. I get being upset, but it was like watching a child wave a tantrum. Whoa, that's American Airlines for you. Great customer service. Literally screaming at them. Mind you, he slipped up and said NA, and he's white on stream. He lied and said he was white and black. Okay.
Child. He uses racial slurs and brags about wearing a Rolex and nice shoes.
Don't we all? Don't we all? Does he wear? He wears a Rolex?
He uses racial slurs and brags about wearing.
Like, sat there and talked about rich white people. I can feel her glaring at me and my Rolex and nice shoes. Bro, I don't think she was. It's like Grandpa literally marched with Cesar Chavez, got his head beaten in. No, she definitely was. The class is full of weirdo leftist.
A Rolex and nice shoes. Although the Rolex is likely fake.
Fit goes hard. Got the fake diamonds on. You feel me? They hit in the light though.
The leaks also showed that he has an interest in incest porn, and that he makes fetishistic comments regularly. He is also extremely insecure. Who would have guessed? In one set of messages, he directly says that Kiwi Farms makes him insecure, which is hilarious, because this is what the people he covers deal with daily, at a much higher level too.
Yeah, you can't play that fucking game. That's insane. That might be the most damning point in this entire video. The fact you're going in there and DMs your girlfriend while making Kiwi Farms content, it is just like, he's a Kiwi tuber. They do just stalk the people that Kiwi Farms stalk and go along with that. And then you're going in DMs with your e-girlfriend saying, oh, the Kiwi Farms stuff makes me feel so insecure. Bro, it's your fucking job to inflict that on other people. Is it your job to inflict on other people? If you can't fucking hack it, maybe you need to, you know, look in the mirror and be like, wow, am I really okay with what I'm doing here?
In short, the private Lemur displays impulsivity, insecurity, entitlement, poor self-care skills, and manipulation, the hallmark traits that he lampoons in others. Kiwi Farms users, specifically that Osama bin Laden user I mentioned earlier, was the first to surface the allegation in leaks. They invited the ex-girlfriend to join the forum, and someone provided her an invitation code and explained how to register. It's crazy that the site supposedly full of incels, women haters, and racists decided to come together to side with a Latina woman. In her own words, the ex-girlfriend later said that the posters there were nothing but nice and charitable. Even if the humor was crude, Because the Kiwi Farms functions as an archive, they even cautioned her that once information is posted, it can't be deleted. By gathering the receipts and archiving them, the thread acted as a sort of chaotic good watchdog, rather than a frenzied mob. Once the other KiwiTubers saw the leaks, the real feeding frenzy came from within. Creators who had previously collaborated with Lemur, or who occupy the same niche.
Oh, yeah! Crazy cameo. This guy's stupid little Jewish face, man. Look at that.
Like Bloodspeth, Major Chilla, Smokey McC, kiwitapes, and other smaller creators. They quickly distanced themselves or produced content to milk the whole situation.
All kinds of awful shit against the Leaping Lemur, and there's a lot of proof to back it up.
This guy...
He talked horrible shit on tons of people, but that's like nothing in comparison to what he got up to with this 18-year-old girl that he met online. So like, this is not a joke. Lemur is a very fucked up individual. Yeah.
And like I said, I saw some stuff about him just, he meets this girl and he's just trashing his co-host Chinchilla, like to her.
Chinchilla's like so nice too. I don't get that. He's like absolutely fucking just saying all this awful shit. But like I said, it's nothing in comparison to like what he's being accused of. It's not a joke. This is very real.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna come here and pull your guys' leg. Lemur put up some like apology video too that does it even address like a lot of the claims people have towards him?
No, I think it does such a shitty job from what I saw. Doesn't even address half of the shit.
The chat's literally calling him the creeping lemur.
I know, it's bad, guys. It's bad. You can go look on the forums if you really want the whole story. There's a shitload of it to look at, dude. I don't know like the full extent of it, but from what I've seen, it's fucking awful. It's terrible. Yeah. So people need to know.
And
why is there this extended kiwitapes clip? This guy totally blows. Both these guys suck.
We wanted to start the show off with that. Like, I'm not going to go through all these screenshots. The girl he was talking to apparently showed a bunch of screenshots, one of which where he said, fuck Kiwi. Like, he was mad.
Yeah, he said that I stole from him. He's like, I'm a thief. And, okay, I really don't give a fuck. But it's like...
The fuck did you ever do to this guy?
No, dude, I don't know what the fuck I ever did.
Many seemed more upset that he had talked trash about them in private than the coercion or sexual assault allegations. They seized on...
Okay, good point. Good point. Okay. See, I like the smart code guy. I like the smart code guy.
The drama to boost their own channels, emphasizing their own moral superiority while ignoring how easily they could fall into the same pitfalls. It's inevitable that another one of these cases will come about. On the internet, especially the drama side, there are no lasting friendships, only temporary alliances and shared targets that last as long as they're convenient. The moment a Lolcow creator displays the same behavioral patterns that they criticize, the other creators will sink their teeth in like sharks smelling blood in the water. After the flood of leaks, Lemur uploaded a 21-minute...
I mean, that's obviously true, but he says it's like it's a negative thing, you know? Like, this space is gonna inevitably exist, like drama spaces and Lolcow space are gonna inevitably exist. I think it's only right that these YouTubers, should they engage in the behavior that they criticize and make a big deal out of, that they are torn down in the same way, right? I think that's right that happens. Now, obviously, I think his point about kiwitapes and smoking crack is certainly correct. You know, obviously, it's I'm sure they're very embarrassing in different ways. And I do think they do a lot of grandstanding and don't have a very, like, you know, intelligent perspective on how does this happen? Could I end up in that position if my life went a certain way? But yeah, I think it is right that there is that readiness to go at each other's throats.
Video addressing the situation and hopped on a live stream to argue with the Kiwi Farms user Osama bin Laden and his ex-girlfriend.
You guys had been making, everybody probably already heard me say this already, but anyway, I was just making a joke trying to see if, like, I guess not even trying to see, just trying to make a joke towards the fact that Lily, like, people were messing around with Lily and saying she was a porn addict. So I was like, would you it wasn't real.
Right.
Bro. Like it was a fucking hypothetical.
My
like
girlfriend's a porn
hypothetical.
addict. I need to watch incest porn to counteract the haters.
But that's the thing. Like the text messages didn't show that I watch incest porn or that I like incest porn. It was me saying like, "What would you do if I
called you step bro?" Yeah, well,
it was a joke.
Coy. Come on.
Like, bro, I'm telling you right now, it was like a joking hypothetical. That's just like how me and
hey,
Lily
what
would
if
joke
we
around.
like LOL had sex? LOL, but just kidding though. LOL.
But that's not what it was though. It was a hypothetical, like of me trying to make. I guess it was, more, it was like a crude. It was like a crude, edgy joke, bro. I'm just being honest with you. It really was, bro. It was to me.
I'm laughing. That's why I find it funny.
Well, yeah, I was just trying to I was fucking around with her, bro. Like, obviously, if I was into that shit, she would have way more text messages. We had a lot of sexual contact. She would have proof that I was like step sis, step da 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 da. It was one.
But he started that by saying, like, the way he initially phrased this is he was saying, I was trying to see if, and then he started walking that phrasing back. It's pretty clear he raised a topic of a fetish that he's got an interest in and was sort of like, you know, testing the water. I think that's pretty clear.
An offhanded remark I made as a joke. That's my point I'm trying to make.
You probably should have thought that one out, buddy. Throughout his apology video, he never once says the word sorry. Instead, he frames the controversy as the result of being naive and in a toxic relationship. He emphasizes that he's only 21 years old and hasn't had many relationships, implying inexperience excuses his choices somehow.
Now, I guess this is just me sort of being like naive or not really being in a lot of relationships, but I thought it was a good idea to start presenting this person on my channel. Obviously, in hindsight, not a good idea, but
I know you saw my ass going back and viewing your page. You're good goon material. Wow, that's cool, man. Yo, I'm jerking off to your social media right now. That's cool, man. That's really, that's high tier is.
To start presenting this person on my channel. Obviously,
I feel guilt. It's overwhelming. Guilt about what we had to fight. Couples have fights. If it went overboard, sure, having special people drink. Like, bro, I want you and your flaws, Lily. What do you mean you've never been connected to someone? Bro, me and her never had deep conversations.
in hindsight, not a good idea. But, you know, to be honest with you, I'm young. I'm 21. I haven't been in many serious...
I feel so much better with you in such a bit of time. So crazy. I'm going to end up making my wallpaper and shit. People will know you mine. If you want to come into chat or whatever, flex you're mine, I'm down with that too.
relationships, and it felt like this person had a strong connection to me, so I thought it was a good idea.
He portrays himself as gracious, saying that he gave her grace, allowed her to make her mistakes, and sat there and tried his best to be her partner.
Now, I want to say, during this relationship, I was like the best I possibly could be to this person. Like, I gave them grace. You know, they had made mistakes and I had let them make those mistakes. I had sat there and I tried, and this was just me trying to like do the best by my partner, you know what I mean? And like give them the space to grow and give them the space to fail and also succeed. But it just kept happening. Like, bad things just kept happening one after another.
When he recounts the trip where she became intoxicated, he describes her as going through psychosis and attacking him, biting him, punching him, and destroying property. He shows a single photo of a tiny mark on his skin and states,
I'm not lying to you.
I'm not lying to you. Dead ass. I'll look you dead in the eye and tell me. Girl started socking me, like hitting me. She hit me in the jaw. She hit me in the mouth, and she bit my arm. Bit me. Maybe that's why they call her teeth gums. I don't know. She fucking bit me.
I don't know why you're pretending you did, and it was a because you kept pushing me. I make me feel bad hell times. I had fun, we cool, but I felt what I felt. I was genuinely being touched on in a way I didn't like, and I was drunk and mad. Okay, so I mean, she's saying here that this was because he was touching her in a way she didn't like. So obviously you shouldn't respond with biting and shit, obviously. But that's, you know, I think you understand the situation given, you know, taking this to be true, you would understand in the situation, someone's drunk and they freak out like that. I wouldn't really hold that against them massively. It's not the best way of handling it, but I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, you're in the wrong there. That's not.
Right? Like, she started going through this crate, and I'm like, dude, what's wrong with you? Like, why are you hitting me for? And she
asked me for back shots. Did I ask you to suck my dick? Yes, you did. You actually did. You wanted to fuck many times, dude. You pulled down my pants and started sucking my shit. Anyways, you're blocked. You're a loser and foul. You gotta stop this, bro. For real. I'm gonna come out with what I got to. You know you wanted sex. You touched me and I went bizarre. Fuck you.
She's like, leave me alone, get out of here, leave me alone.
Rather than addressing the alleged coercion, sexual assault, providing alcohol to someone under 21 while they were alone, seemingly in order to get her inebriated, or publicly displaying her on his channel, he chastises her for liking attention and implies that she faked allegations to gain clout.
At the end of the day, this girl wants attention.
Yeah, there's like, I don't know if there's gonna be even more, but there's like enough dots lining up right now for me to connect a couple of lines and like, yeah, this Lemur guy's seeming pretty suspect.
I sat there with her and we were chilling on the couch in the hotel, and I remember vividly having a conversation with her about how this was a huge red flag for me at the time, but I didn't really realize it until I sobered up, right? I didn't really realize it. She was sitting there telling me about how she always wanted to be a YouTuber, how she always wanted attention, and how she always craved attention. She said, she sat there and we were sitting down and she looked at me in the eye and she said, I would do anything to get that attention.
He complains about being
I'm bored. I wish we could talk. You need to quit your job. Let me take care of you.
Down and she looked at me in the eye.
I don't know. I get not wanting to talk all day, but some of the shit you be telling me just ain't cool. It's not shit you tell a partner if you want to make them feel good. I wasn't even really tripping off calling. What are you talking about? You're the one telling me you want to... You told me earlier, so I asked. If you don't want to call, that's fine. Yeah, and I still did. I mean, when we hung up earlier, you said you'd call back later, so I was just expecting that.
And she said, I would do anything to get that attention.
He complains about being talked about on Kiwi farms and how hard he supposedly works. He uses that to justify talking shit about friends in private chats.
She took like zoomed in screenshots and made it seem like I was just straight talking shit about Chilla. I'm gonna be honest, you have conversations with people that are supposed to be personal conversations and you're venting to somebody. I have other things going on in my life. You know, I'm a 21-year-old, I have college, I have a family I have to take care of. I get frustrated sometimes when people are texting me, when people are calling me, when people are talking to me. Sometimes I get frustrated. I think I'm talking to my girlfriend. I think I'm able to vent to her, so I vented to her about it.
The only self-criticism he offers is that he was cringe for talking to her and for talking too much behind the backs of other people. He repeatedly says,
I didn't do anything negative in my opinion,
and ends up threatening to release more of her messages unless she stops.
I am a pretty well-adjusted person. I don't have mental issues. Like, I don't have mental disorders. I'm a well-adjusted person. I've always been able to communicate with people. I've always been able to keep relationships. I am an asshole at best. I am an asshole. I talk shit and I talk too much shit. I mean, you could...
That's cool. I really don't care. I knew you wasn't vibing with it that much. It's kind of how she goes sometimes. I mean, you saying you loved me earlier made me feel better, but at the end of the day, you have a lot of issues with me. I don't think it'd be fixed. You're better for someone... Some weirdo who does hit you, I guess, because you can't act normal, dude. You're better off with some weirdo who does hit you, I guess. You can't act normal. I don't want to fight. I don't want to physically harm my partner. I haven't done that once in my life. I never plan on doing it. Hitting a girl's pussy shit.
Come out, try, Lily. Let's see your screenshots. Let's see your evidence of anything.
So whatever at this point, I just want you to be happy. I don't know if I can do that. You read that seems to like. Don't seem like you like my personality even when you were sober. I give you the ick all the time, bro. You tell me. I just rather you be happy. You'd come down and get your controller, though. I'll get you an Uber at like 11 so you can sleep a little longer.
Thing that you said at all, because I have more, and you know that I have more stuff about you and about what you did to me.
His response boils down to 3 simple tactics: deflection, or highlighting her faults instead of his own actions; rationalization,
I was young and inexperienced;
and victimization.
She hit me and bit me.
All of which help him justify his behavior so that he can continue seeing himself as the hero. Several patterns help explain why Lolcow creators can become the very targets that they profit from. 1. Chasing unpredictable rewards. Sometimes, a KiwiTuber video brings them a shower of views, donations, and social approval. Other times, it flops. Because the payoffs come at random, creators keep pushing the boundaries hoping to hit another jackpot. 2. Sharing personal information over time. Creators can undergo a sort of shaping process, where boundaries erode incrementally. If a small personal anecdote gets a reaction, the next share may be a little more personal, and so on and so forth until you're sharing everything. That escalation doesn't feel dramatic as—
Okay, yeah, we get it. I feel like I can skip through some of this.
Off-camera behavior inevitably becomes part of— Discover these where leaked messages and images were archived, and posters there generally cheered on the ex-girlfriend. But the real feeding frenzy started when kiwitubers mined that archive for material. Creators who had recently collaborated with Lemur, or who occupied the same niche, quickly distanced themselves.
Yeah, wait, he's like edited in the same voice line at the end here, bro. Okay, I think this guy's like repeating himself or some shit, bro. So we're gonna wrap up this video. Great video. But he's like repeating himself or some shit. So I'm gonna link that, and we're gonna move on to a Himpleton interview with this Lemur fella.
Besides the YouTube shit, yeah, in my personal life, I'm doing alright.
Glad to hear, man. All right. Merry almost Christmas or whatever.
Now, let's make sure we get the important clip that I've been told about first, and then maybe we'll watch some more of it.
Some cheap wine she liked. Shots that I have covered everything else. Like, I didn't really get into the specifics. I was like, I presented her on my channel. I guess in my mind, to me, that meant, like, I just, everywhere type of shit. But yeah, I should have been more specific and been like, I had her modded. I did this, I did that. Should have been way more specific about those kind of things.
Sure. Okay. So.
Also, I'm going to remind you guys again, 55 people here, 207 people watching, so almost 220 people, and please move the cursor thumbs up and clicking it, or pressing a thumbs up on the mobile device. That'd be hugely appreciated. If you want to take your support one step further, you can donate directly through a stream moments link in the pin chat message. You can also buy a membership channel, gift a membership channel, gift a whole bunch of memberships running through the chat. Buy a super chat, which will highlight your message, read it on TTS, or buy a super sticker, which is a YouTube image or gift that will highlight in chat and I'll describe it to you. You can go to discord.gg/Kuihman, twitter.com/Kuihman, or rate.com/Kuihman. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And I mean, I think that you can understand how it would, again, like, seem like you're not being super transparent and not being truthful when it almost felt like it was being presented as if that was the only thing that you had done to show her on the channel,
Yeah, that response.
Thank you, Commodore, for the $2 super sticker of the game controller saying GLHF. Thank you.
Was shit. I agree, but I'm not trying to delete it and go back and like do another one. And I'm just hoping that, like, I'm trying to be as transparent here as possible. I'm going to show, the screenshots that I have, and then I'm hoping we can just leave it in the past, because everything I have proves that, or at least, more proof, in my defense than it is to her that I didn't sexually assault her.
Sure. Can you more cohesively and kind of step by step tell me the story of the incident that happened when she got too drunk in the hotel room?
Okay.
So I think what would be best is if you kind of started with, you guys. So this was that the first night that you guys were in the hotel room?
Are you talking about the day she hit me?
Yes.
No, that was the last night.
The last night. Okay. So walk me through beginning when you start drinking. Walk me through that.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys know this, but the Talmud actually says that Goyim have to like the stream. The Talmud actually says this. And you don't want to know what it says can be done to Goyim who don't like the stream in the Talmud. Okay, you don't even want to know. Nick Fuentes talks about this.
Yeah, I had ordered some shit off of DoorDash. I can't exactly remember what we were drinking. I think it was like wine, honestly. It was just like some 14% wine, but I didn't really expect to drink the whole bottle. Like, I only drank a little bit. Honestly, it tasted like piss. It was some cheap wine she liked. So we got that cheap wine. I think I had gotten like some kind of little drink. I don't know, maybe like a fucking Mike's Hard Lemonade or some stupid shit like that. Like, I had gotten a few drinks. We had gotten food. We ordered some, I think on the last night, I don't know, we had like fucking McDonald's or something. It doesn't really matter. We ordered food. And then we were listening to music, chilling, you know what I mean? Sat on the couch, listened to music. She started like, she started like twerking on me. She was doing shit. Like, she says she was blackout.
Twerking.
I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, she was unconscious, or she couldn't move, or she got so drunk, so drunk. Dude, she was like twerking on me. We were,
twerking.
She was active, so we were chilling. After that, I don't think we did anything really. Or no. Yeah, that was the night that we did shit actually, because she was twerking on me, and then eventually we started.
Right,
doing
he said
shit,
it 6
and,
times.
like I don't know. I don't fucking want to really describe it too much, but like, you know, she was bent over, and then I was thrusting a little bit, and then she started backing herself into me type shit. That's what I mean when I say she rode me, is that she was like backing herself into me, telling me that she wanted it, saying yes. And then we finished. I got up, and she cleaned herself off. I can't. Maybe we chilled for a little bit longer, and then we went to bed. And then she rubbed my leg with her foot up and down. And then after that, I like went to turn around to cuddle her, because I'm like, oh, maybe she wants to cuddle or something. You know, we just had sex. Like maybe she just wants to she just wants to cuddle real quick. So I put my arm around her very lightly to cuddle her, and I cuddle her for maybe a few seconds. And then she pushes me up, you're not gonna be able like my arm up, and then that's when she kind of sits down on the bed. Of this twerking? She starts looking at the wall and going, "Don't hit me, please don't hit me, don't hit me." And I'm like, "No one's hitting you. Like I don't know what you're talking about." And I'm just kind of chilling, like laying on the bed, like looking at her, and I'm like, I wonder what's going on. Why is she saying that? Like this is weird. Like she didn't act like that the whole time. That was the first time she ever did some shit like that, and it was the last night. And then she gets up from the bed. She like stumbles out, you know, and fucking goes out of the door. And I'm stupid. I'm like trying to be like, come on, you got to get out, because I don't want the fucking like the people sleeping around there to like call the security or whatever the fuck and be like, yeah, there's this drunk chick freaking out. So I go out there and the door closes. I got to get another room key. I go up and she's just there kind of like with her head pressed against the door. So I let her in. And then when I let her in, she starts like talking shit. And it's not just like talking shit. She was just like, I don't want to be here. I hate you. Like, I got to clarify. It wasn't her just being like, just talking like a little bit of shit. She was like, I hate it here. I don't want to be with you. I don't want to be here. That's why. And I didn't just like throw her outside. I was like, you need to pack yourself. You need to, you know, pack up your shit. And then I'm going to get you an Uber and you got to get out of here. So when I say kick her out, that's what I meant. I meant you got to get out of here. That's what I told her. And I was going to get her an Uber. And she started packing her shit and then like being like, I'm going to get out of here. I don't really want to be here. I'm going to get out of here. So she's packing her shit and then she starts slamming it was like, there's this like bathroom door. It's like this weird sliding bathroom door. I don't know why the bathroom door was sliding like that. But she starts like slamming it over like 3 times really
like
fucking hard.
It's you know, this all coming out of nowhere, really. Like, yeah, sure. Mentally ill people can get drunk and have these like breaks and get aggressive and all this sort of shit, but it does sound like you were possibly touching, and that's what prompted this. That does kind of come off. Like, was she saying you're hitting me, or was she saying you're touching me?
Hard, dude. And it's like, I want to say it's maybe 1 a.m. So there's people that are probably fucking sleeping. And I'm like, oh, this is not good. I'm like, you got to get out of here now, bro. I'm thinking, like, bro, if this chick starts freaking out anymore, I'm going to have to, like, call somebody. I don't know. And then she fucking, like, I go in there and I'm like, please, you got to relax. She's like, get away from me. That's when she starts just socking me. She socks me a few times, like once in my face. Like, I go in there and I'm like, please, you got to relax. She's like, get away from me. That's when she starts just socking me. She socks me a few times, like once in my face. And
well, it sounds like, okay, so you're what? You're within socking distance, though, then. So it sounds more like you probably approached her or, like, tried to stop her doing something. Like, She's already freaking out. She wants to be away from you. She wants to leave, and you're going over to her. And
and then like by my eye, and then like she starts, you know, like fucking just like going off, dude. And it's my reaction. I grabbed her and like
right.
I grabbed her arm so she wouldn't punch me anymore. And then that's when, I don't know, I said she bit me, but I have like better pictures, I think, where I think I do still. I don't know if she bit me or, like, I know she bit me, but I don't think that was a bite. I think that was like her scratching me in a certain way. Like she definitely bit me one time, but that wasn't the
Uh-huh.
bite. I think that was the scratch. Like she had just started scratching, like putting her nails deep into my arm. And then I backed away and just like fucking went out the room, and I was like, or not the room, but you know, the bathroom. And I was like, dude, this was it. I'm like, this is it.
Went out the bathroom? So the place where you went and confronted her was in the bathroom? Really, dude? Huh?
Told her, this is it. We can't be together anymore. Like, I'm done with you. And then, you know, she started talking her shit. Eventually she left. That's when she started texting me, like, you're a weirdo. You hit me.
Like, there are ways where this can pan out, sort of along these lines, and you not be a total freak. But it's like, you know, insane argument 3, 4, 5 years into a relationship that, you know, is almost relationship destroying, and maybe you don't sound like a total freak here. But this is a girl you've been dating for like a month. This is a girl you've been e-dating for like a month, and you've just met up for the first time.
I felt like you hit me. And then I was like, well, no one hit you, lol. That's when the conversation starts.
Okay. Huh. So, do you have any visible injuries from her hitting you? Or did you?
I mean, I don't fucking want to. It's about, she hit me in like my lip. Let me see if, hold on. I might have it. To be honest, I didn't expect her to come out with all this stupid shit, and I wasn't going to air her out.
Well, you're at the point where you kind of have to, buddy.
No, yeah. That's why I'm going to look right now. Yeah. Oh. She hit me in my lip. Yeah, how about she kind of hit me in my lip? Because she did give me a fat fucking lip, dude. My shit was bleeding. And then here's the scratch, like, right after it happened. I'll send these to you.
Okay. Great.
Yeah, try to zoom in as much as possible so y'all don't fucking see my whole face. But it's kind of hard to tell with lips, to be honest with you. I mean, you can see that there's a cut, like, on the top of my lip. Yeah, you can see. She hit me in the lip. I mean, you can tell. It's a little hard to tell with lips, but if you zoom in, you can definitely see where there's a few, like my bottom teeth kind of went into my lip, and then you can see where the scratch is really fresh. And then that's how I knew it was a scratch, because there's like a very visible, like a couple of visible nails. Like you can see the pinky nail, and then it looks like the thumbnail in there as well.
Yeah, so why were you so confident about calling that a bite?
To be honest with you, it felt like she had put like my shirt over my head. And that's when she started like taking her hand and scratching me, and then she...
Huh? Now we're adding in the detail of you being like blindfolded by having a shirt pulled over your head. This is like a new detail that's just been added in to explain why you're confident in this, why you seem so confident in this being a bite as opposed to a scratch. This is like a brand new detail.
She also bit me. Like she, you know, it was almost like my hand was up by her face, and she had me like with a clench, and then she started biting that same spot. So I didn't know if it was a bite or a scratch until I looked at this picture. I found this in my recently deleted. I was drunk as fuck when I took this. So I guess, I don't know, I took a few pictures after it happened. I didn't even fucking remember. But afterwards, I don't know, I thought it was the bite, because I had felt a bite at that same spot, like, or around that same spot.
Okay.
I mean, she did a lot, dude. It's kind of, you're drunk. She's hitting me. She's biting me. She's scratching me. I don't know, dude. It was kind of hard for me to tell what was what, but she definitely fucked me up. I mean, if you look at these pictures, she scratched me and she socked me in the mouth.
Okay. Gotcha.
I've just seen Stylo's fucking posts in Discord. He's posting like the Sam Hyde rant. I can't even pull up the images, but he's doing like, this is you. And it's a gif of Kermit the Frog. This is your wife. The gif of Miss Piggy.
Let's see. Did you try to reassure her at any point when she was being belligerent? Or was it just
like
instantly...
say everything's fine?
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
I did.
Not everything's fine, but just try to reassure her before like saying you need to leave. Like before the like slamming the stuff happened, before the hitting you happened.
Oh hell yeah. Hell yeah, I told her, come on, everything's fine. You should just go to bed. Everything's fine. You should just go to bed. Like I was trying to reassure her. And the thing is, dude, is she just kept telling me she wanted to go. Like she was, and I was gonna, and like if she wanted to go home,
So he's saying he just kept trying to reassure her, but she's saying she wants to go. So are you trying to reassure, or are you trying to get her to stay? What's actually happening there?
I was trying to reassure her. And the thing, hell yeah, I told her, come on, everything's fine. You should just go to bed. Everything's fine. You should just go to bed. Like I was trying to reassure her. And the thing is, dude, is she just kept telling me she wanted to go. Like she was, and I was gonna, and like if she wanted to go home, she has a place to go. You know what I mean? Like I would have got her an Uber and gotten her home. I guess that's what I meant when I say kicked out. I wasn't like I didn't throw her out, but she was telling me I want to go home. I don't like you. And I was like, okay, go home. Like that's what I mean. I was just like, just go home.
I'm gonna stick my dick so far down your throat you're not gonna be able to talk for a week, okay?
Did he forget
But before that, yeah, like when she stumbled out of the room and
So he didn't kick her out. That's a lie. She begged to leave.
stuff, and like when she was like, don't hit me, I was like, babe, everything's okay. Like I tried my best to calm her down and tell her everything's fine, but she was in this state where she just wasn't really listening to me, and she just progressively got more and more angry.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Now this is gonna sound a little invasive, but this is an important question.
Uh-huh.
Has
Yeah.
Lily ever been hit in previous relationships to your knowledge?
She told me, yeah, I have a screenshot where she tells me she had a knife held to her neck before in a relationship. I also have screenshots where, I mean, I can probably look for more specific ones, but there's one where like I'm like, your boyfriend's a weird groomer. The people on Kiwi Farm should look, because she told me that she got with her ex, who she's with currently, when she was 16 and he was 21. She called him a groomer multiple times in that relationship. She said that he was abusive as well. But yeah, I have that one specific screenshot where she says she had a knife held to her throat. And then I have the screenshot where I'm like, your ex-boyfriend's a weird groomer. People on Kiwi Farms look into him, yada yada. And she's like, yep, I love you. When are you gonna marry me?
Were you aware of this before the hotel incident?
Yeah, I was definitely. But at the same time, it's one thing to have trauma. I mean, she would like, I couldn't have her there. I could do my best to reassure her, but at that point, if she wants to go home, she can go home. But yeah, I knew she had trauma. That's probably something that I should have. I don't know. I felt bad, and I loved her, and I didn't really know what to do in that situation after hearing that.
So you described her as blackout drunk that night, correct?
I don't remember. I don't in the video. Did I?
So far down your throat, you're not gonna
I'm
be able to
asking
talk for
more
a week,
just
okay?
now.
Ask him if she got a stinky snatch
I'm just
PLS,
speaking
like
on what
describe
she
the
said
smell
she
in that
was. I
hotel
can't
room in
speak
detailed
to, like,
tism.
I mean, you can't say whether or not somebody's blackout drunk. You know what I mean? She wasn't unconscious, if that's what you mean by blackout drunk. But she's claiming that she doesn't remember. That's what she means by blackout drunk.
Would you have described her behavior as being similar to somebody who was, you know, like way too fucked up?
I mean, it's kind of hard to say. I think the alcohol had to play with her freaking out. For sure, she definitely was really drunk, but so was I. Like she wasn't like I don't know, dude. Like she wasn't super like, oh my god, like she's fucked up. She just kind of started getting angry eventually. Like she was fine. You know what I mean? She was fine enough to twerk on me. We were good enough to have sex. We were laying in bed and everything was fine. It was that one instance where she got up and just started saying, please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. That's when everything was like, it was like a snap. You know what I mean? And then, yeah, after that, I was like, whoa, maybe she did drink a little bit too much. But before that, she seemed fine, dude. I don't know what happened. So it's kind of hard for me to say whether or not that had to do with the alcohol or if it was like trauma and maybe she has some kind, I don't know. Like, I'm not a psychiatrist, so I don't want to diagnose her, but that's what happened. You know what I mean?
And okay, I mean, you know, knowing that she had been hit in previous relationships and like had a knife held to her throat and stuff, I mean, I feel like that, you know, I understand what you're saying about like, you know, reassurance is one thing, et cetera, but when you talk about it in your video, you make it seem like it, you know, as soon as she's like, don't hit me and stuff like that, you know, you're like, where does this come from? Like, what is this? Blah, blah, blah. Like, I mean, you can understand that, like, that's potentially a trauma response, right?
I think that would be giving her a little bit too much credit. I think it's one thing to...
No, women just do that. They just do that. They just, like, made that way. They just, like, with no prompting whatsoever, they would just, like, you know, after getting drunk, start freaking out about the idea of being hit with nothing having happened to them in the past.
Yell at somebody. But I didn't put my hands on her, like, as far as hitting her. Like, I didn't hit her.
Do you know what symptoms of PTSD
her.
are? Do you know what symptoms of PTSD are?
No, I mean, I'm sure maybe she did go through PTSD, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, usually
She hit
traumatic
me.
experiences like having domestic violence and stuff like that in a previous relationship are something that will usually cause you to have PTSD, which...
But you guys saying, where's the lie? And I mean, it's like, you know, whatever bitch you're thinking of, you know she got beat as fuck or fucking, you know, I don't know what worse.
You know, PTSD, one of the biggest symptoms of it is reliving past traumas. And, you know, in a instance such as one where, you know, like that, when she's, you can kind of just snap into things where, you know, you start to be scared that somebody's going to hit you and that you're in similar circumstances as previous, right? So it's just, I think that, like, it's not... with the context that that you knew that she had been, you know, domestically abused in previous relationships, I think that response doesn't come so out of nowhere, in so much as it seems to be some kind of a trauma response. Which, again, if she hit you or any of that stuff, that's not an excuse for those actions. But I'm just trying to kind of, you know, say that I feel like it's not something that really...
Yeah, for instance, potentially, could you touching her while she's drunk in her sleep have played a part in this?
Yeah, I understand.
Right.
No, I understand what you mean. I think when I said that, I was meaning more like everything was...
Now, the only other thing is, one thing that does make me, you know, question a little bit, if she's back with her ex now, you know, there is a little bit of me that does say, well, is she sort of saying this because she had a thing with this guy who, you know, in between the relationship with her ex, and she wants to make it sound not as bad. So it was like, oh, I was basically forced. I was basically forced. Like, you know, is there a bit of that going on? I don't know.
Fine, like throughout the night, and then she snapped, and that came out of nowhere. Like, I was more speaking on that. I wasn't really trying to speak on whether or not I knew it was a trauma response or whether or not it came out of past experiences. I was more like, in the night we were fine, and then all of a sudden she snaps and things change, and I didn't know where that came from. But as far as what I did, but yeah, I can understand what you mean. That's just kind of, yeah, I should have worded it better.
Did you guys fall asleep or anything after having sex before the incident of looking at the wall and all that?
No, we just laid down. We didn't even really get to bed. We laid down for maybe, I don't even think it was 5 minutes, maybe at most, and then she started rubbing my leg. Like, she wasn't asleep.
Okay, got it. So you say that Lily slammed objects and stuff like that. What exactly was she slamming?
Yeah, we had like cups. There was cups out. She started throwing cups. She started throwing water around the room. There was like items, like gifts I had gotten her that she was throwing. She was kicking my shoes around, just throwing shit, making loud noises, trying to like trying to throw like alcohol and water onto the couch and stuff to damage it.
Okay. Got it. So, So, okay, now going back to, I'm kind of following the pace of your video here. Regardless of you venting about Chilla, as you said in your video, can we both agree that what you did is still literally talking shit?
Oh yeah, for sure. I think I saw like one screenshot where I was like, oh, this is just me venting. I should have looked way more into the screenshots. There were screenshots where I was talking shit specifically about his drinking. And I think in my eyes, it came more out of a place of like me worrying about him and like just telling her, oh, he's drinking so much. Like he needs to stop drinking. And I'd had conversations with him in the past. I don't want to air this kind of shit out. And so I was kind of, yeah, it was me talking shit. And I had seen it more as coming out of a place of concern. But reading that back, it's just me being an asshole.
Well, and you verbatim called him a dick for inviting you.
The thing is, I have like such limited sympathy for this complaint from Parlo and this bitch of, oh, they're fat and ugly and smell bad. Like, you got sent photos before you met up with them, no? It's not like, I understand they hide their face on their channel, but you knew what they look like. Yes, fat people often smell, and if this is like some shut-in, yeah, there's like a good chance he's not going to be very hygienic. Like, what are you fucking expecting here? Like, you see this tubby Mexican sends you photos, and you're like, oh, I bet this guy smells great and has a huge dick that he cleans all the time. What? Are you retarded?
You on his stream multiple times.
Did I call him a dick? I think I just was annoyed.
You said that
I
it
was
was
annoyed
dickish
with him.
behavior that he invited you on his stream multiple times. Yeah.
I can't remember saying that.
Common misconception. Common misconception. The overweight Mexican you met online, who's a YouTuber, a Lolcow YouTuber, actually probably does not have a massive dick that he washes every time he showers.
Yeah, I may have talked. To be honest with you, whenever I talked to Lily, I would talk shit like all the time. I would have like, maybe I have shit going on, and then Chilla would be asking me to go on a stream, and I'd be like, God, this guy needs to fucking stop, because I would tell him, hey, I have finals, I have school, I have this, and then he would be like, yeah, but do you want to come on stream? And then I'd tell Lily, oh, I can't believe, why the fuck does he want me to go on stream? Like, I'm telling him I have all this shit going on.
He's got a Hispanic name, and he lives in a place with like 7 of his family members. So,
yeah, it was me talking shit and like out of annoyance. And when it came to Chilla, like I wasn't like trying. When it came to kiwitapes and yeah, when it came to kiwitapes, I was just trying to seem cool. But with Chilla, I was just like, I was venting and talking shit like an asshole about him.
Okay. Did you ever apologize to Chilla for what you said?
I had DM'd him and I was like, hey, Chilla, I'm sorry about that. It came out of a place of, you know, I was just venting.
No, I don't think she said she couldn't suck his dick because it was too small. She said she like tried to have sex with him or tried to suck his dick, but he smelled bad and his dick was small. So she's just saying she couldn't get into it. She wasn't into it. She's not saying there was like some physical problem. Like she physically could not suck his dick because it was so small. She's saying she tried and she was like, I can't do this.
And then, yeah, we had a little conversation. Obviously, he doesn't want to talk to me now after like everything that happened. You know, he let that girl. I think he kind of, at first he was like, oh, it's okay. Like, you know, he had made some joke, and then he was like, but you really need to apologize to Morty because of what, you know, was implicated with Morty.
Commendable effort.
Said that Morty was trying to talk. I don't know. This is what Chilla told me, that Morty was trying to talk to a 15-year-old. I don't ever remember that. I don't know where the fuck that came from, but that's what Chilla was telling me. So I apologized to Morty in the DMs as well. But yeah, I apologized to them personally. Yeah.
Okay. Hold on one second. Got it. Okay. So, did Chilla ever reach out to you before going public with everything?
Yeah, he was telling me that I should apologize that I just need to come out and apologize for everything. And to me, I didn't even know what she was accusing me of exactly. I knew that I treated my friends like shit and I talked shit about them. But I think at first she was like implying that I may have. I mean, at first she was like, I don't know, it made me feel uncomfortable and he may have da 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 da. Like, so I just didn't know what to apologize for. So yeah, he was telling me to apologize. A lot of people were. And that's when I had came out with like my fucking shitty, rushed apology.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I think it's a moot point at this point where you said that you were saying shit out of concern, and, from all the screenshots I've seen, that's not really what was happening. You already talked about what was being alleged with Morty.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, I think initially when I was talking to Chilla about it, it was out of a place of concern. And then I would just go to Lily and then talk shit and be like, he won't listen to me. His liver's fucked up. Do you get what I mean? Like, that's where those texts came from, where I was like, and then also, yeah, I don't know. You're right. There was a few where I was just a straight up asshole. But as far as like his liver and his drinking, I was really worried about the dude. I would talk to him personally. He knows that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there is way too much e-dating going on. Way too much e-dating going on right now. Aiden and Goat Cato is just a step too far.
With the Morty stuff, I mean, this is just generally a critique of your video, but this is kind of asked and answered, but I'm going to say it anyways. Don't in the future, like, I hope that you never get any other allegations or anything, but it's kind of insane to say that.
Well, my understanding is that Aiden's like trying to like e-date Goat Cato, but he got like cucked by this guy called Astro John, who did a sleepy time call with Goat Cato recently that Aiden wasn't invited to.
Being 100% transparent, and then only have shown 3 screenshots, and they're cropped and have no context, and say that you're being transparent.
No, that's real. That is real.
As I've kind of explained to you, with these multiple instances of you contradicting yourself or saying things that aren't the full truth, right? Even if it's not your intention, that's just like extremely cooked behavior.
Isn't Goat Cato trans? I'm not sure.
Right?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I should have took way more time to think about the things that I said in my apology video. I definitely didn't go over the things that I should have went over. I didn't properly apologize at all, and I should have been way more thorough and a lot more. Yeah, should put a way more thought into it.
Right. Okay. So, do you have any or have you spoken to Kiwi or Smokey during all of this?
Nah, to be honest with you, I was gonna apologize to Kiwi. I had said sorry to Kiwi in my video, but I didn't go. I should have like actually gave him an extensive apology. I was just like, "I'm sorry to kiwitapes." Obviously, I don't know. I think he just doesn't like me at this point. I'm definitely sorry, but I know that if I were to apologize to him, and then he'd just be like, "Oh, fuck you," because I said some fucked up shit. That's just. I don't think that guy will ever like me again. That's just how it's gonna be.
Okay. So, did Lily ever specify why she felt guilt breaking up with you?
I don't know. I don't know what she means by that. Like, I don't know what she means by she felt guilty or she felt bad. I mean, we would both do this when we would break up, where it would be like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Like, like I showed text where she was like, "I'm sorry, come back." She showed text of me doing the same thing. It's fucking cringe. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How many times did you break up and get back together?
Dude, too many to count. Like, and it would be.
I literally can't believe that Himpleton is using this mic. He must be using a laptop webcam mic by mistake or something. There is no way you're using an actual mic and it sounds this bad.
For like a day, half a day, a second. It would be for an hour. And then, she would come back and, if it was her fault, she'd come back and say, "I'm sorry." And if it was mine, I'd do the same.
Okay. So, what's the deal with your personal hygiene? Why is that such a heavy contention during all of this?
I don't know, because Lily said I was stinky. I guess there's no proof. I'm like there's no text where I'm like I'm.
There's no proof. There's no proof. You got proof I stink like shit. Nice one, man. Cool stuff.
Why is that such a heavy contention during all of this?
I don't know, because Lily said I was stinky. I guess there's no proof. I'm like there's no text where I'm like I'm stinky. I'm a stinky guy. Like I don't know. She said that's just a thing. She said I'm stinky.
Okay.
I mean I take showers. I wear deodorant. I have fucking deodorant sitting right in front of me. Like she knows I'm a clean person. So I don't know. She says I don't know how the fuck I don't know. She's saying that I have bad hygiene, but I forced her into the shower. Yesterday, she already admitted it. I mean, she pissed all over the bed. I don't know, dude.
Wait, explain. When did that
happen? She was coherent. She knew what she was doing. I was fingering her, and then she pissed on the bed. She was like, finger me, and I was like, sure. I started fingering her, and eventually she started pissing. Then, bro, and then she's like, what color is it? And I'm like, dude, this is piss. And then I backed off, cleaned myself off, and she had to take a shower. That's why she said I forced her into the shower. I mean, she was sitting in piss.
Was this the same night as her hitting you?
No. This was like the second night.
Okay.
I'm gonna stick my dick so far down your throat, you're not gonna be able to talk for a week, okay?
Himpy get a whiff and report back.
So, there's a lot of allegations on, the way your fucking wiener smells, okay?
Yeah,
do you have any, is it...
You want me to, like, show you the cheese, if there's any cheese?
No, dog, no. What I'm asking is, does it go the same way the other way around? Are we dealing with a fish market on the other side?
Lily had told me that she was like getting off. I don't know how the fuck I don't know, bro. I've never UTI, bro. She had a
why is Himpy not asked if he's cut or uncut? It's a perfect opportunity to start quizzing this guy about whether he's cut or uncut, how he's washing his dick. We could absolutely gain some information like regularity. We could absolutely be gaining some useful knowledge right now in getting to the bottom of this whole stinky wiener situation.
UTI. I wouldn't say, I don't even know, bro. I don't want to air her out, but it wasn't pleasant. I'm going to say that. It wasn't the most pleasant sex I've had at all. It was probably the least as far. And then she would be like, she would kind of be like, why do you not want to do stuff with me? Like in person, she'd be like, why? Like, you do this, do that. And I'd be like, I'm not really feeling it right now. And that would make her angry.
And the reason you weren't feeling it is because
it was a little
stunk.
It was a little bit that, and then I just didn't really I don't know, I didn't really enjoy it with her.
He didn't want to eat box.
I don't know how
because
to
he's
describe
straight.
It, sometimes
he's straight. This guy might be a rapist, but he's not gay.
Just sometimes it just ain't it. Sometimes it just ain't it. You know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean by that, but okay.
Well, I don't know. How much sex have you had?
A good amount.
Sometimes you have sex. Sometimes you've never had sex with somebody and it's just not really as pleasurable as with somebody else, or
sure,
it's just not, you're not really feeling it.
Sure.
That's what I mean. I'm sure you can understand that.
Sure. Okay. How do you feel about losing subs over all this?
R.I.P. It sucks, dude. That's what happens. Honestly, I gotta be
You heard the Mexican come out there. 100%. That's what happens. That's what happens.
It sucks, dude. That's what happens.
That's what happens.
Honestly, I gotta be it's the internet. It's the internet. I just gotta take it on the chin, bro. People for a while, I know for months, dude. It's gonna take me a cool minute to if ever to ever get to a cool state on the internet. But I mean, I guess I'll try. You know what I mean? It sucks that I'm losing subs, but hopefully I can reach a point where I can gain them back. We'll see.
Okay. Do you feel like there's any sense of you deserving some of your sub loss because of the way that you initially responded to this?
Oh hell yeah. That's the fucking shit. Like I responded like a fucking idiot. I should have. Yeah, you're right. Of course. I think a little bit of it too is like people genuinely. There is a couple comments where I see people genuinely believe, and it's because of in part because of my response. That like what I did to Lily. They think that like this. It just all looks bad, man. She came out with her allegations, like her heavy allegations, after my response had already came out. And then, in hindsight, the video doesn't look good. It looks even worse in hindsight than it already was, is I guess what I'm trying to say.
How many subs have you lost?
I think it's a little over 1,000. So it's not, honestly...
Relatable Lemur.
It's not that, like... It's a little over 1,000. It's been, what, 3-4 days? So, yeah. You know... Hasn't been that bad. Like, it's not like crazy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It's significant for sure.
1K in 4 days is pretty bad, but it's okay. Okay, so we've kind of gone over this already. All right, do you agree with the advice that Audentum gave you now in retrospect?
Oh, hell yeah. I think I should have just listened to the dude in the fucking first place, dude. I was like, oh, I'm with this chick, and it's like, I gotta fucking, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I was a simp. I should have listened to him. I should have backed off a long time ago. Like, I mean, even before she got doxxed, dude, I shouldn't even have got with this girl. I guess that's my point. But I should have listened to him and not gave as much personal information if I was going to be with this girl, especially before I seen her. That would have been the best idea.
Right. Okay.
Nice one, retard.
Got it. So, then...
It's minus 10k now.
Is there
yeah. Wait. It's coming, guys. Wait.
Barman's stream that you said?
I was gonna skip ahead.
Contradict anything that you've told me today?
I don't think so. I was kind of fucking around on there, and it was a little impromptu. Like, I really thought about this. Like, this was the shit that I really thought about. I got the screenshots for. Like, I've written, like, notes because I kind of anticipated some of the questions that you were gonna ask. So I'm a little bit like, this is kind of like what I want to present. That Tarman stream was me coming on after I heard Lily just ranting and saying a bunch of shit that isn't true. So I would hope that I wouldn't contradict myself. I'm sure there isn't any heavy contradictions. I may have said something stupid on that stream, but not from my knowledge, no.
Okay. Are you willing to give us a fit check?
Right now, I think so. Yeah, actually, look pretty good. Hold on, give me a second.
Okay.
Okay, we got the fit check.
While he's setting that up, I'm going to get ready to do any questions that have been donated. So if you want to ask Lemur a question, just send a donation.
Yo, regular dude 112 with the insanely generous $50 donation coming in there with the game controller doing like some fighting moves that is super effective, and he puts up a peace sign with his fingers. Regular dude 112, that is hugely appreciated. Thank you so much for the $50 dono. Huge super sticker there. Huge. Thank you.
There you go. I don't know if you want a video or whatever, but that's...
I wouldn't say that controller has an angry face. I'd say that controller strikes more of a determined face. It's more like he trains and then strikes a determined face. Like he's ready to take on some kind of challenge,
Shirt. That's one of my favorite shirts right there.
Okay. Let me show that real quick.
You people are acting like you get benefits from people donating. They do. Donations ensure that the stream will continue every day. So they do get benefits from it. They get this content from people donating.
All right. Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nike shirt, you feel me?
Yeah.
Got the red sweats on.
I feel you.
So quit fucking hating, Windy.
Yeah. You got any what's your fit advice?
What's my fit
you got
advice?
Any outfits? Maybe you can plan some outfits. Yeah, like what could I change about this outfit like to make it better?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's very. Listen, I mean, everybody's fit is unique to them.
Stick my dick so
right?
far down your throat, you're not gonna be able to talk for a week.
True.
Judy Hops.
It's
Smash or pass.
And
oh my god,
why the fuck is it doing this?
What is with all these fucking streamers, man, and their terrible connections? Sorry, I thought we didn't analyze this. I was hoping for more of a fit check here. We only get this brief fit check, I guess, where he's wearing what brand is this? What am I seeing here? Does it say Hike or is it it's not Nike, is it? Oh wait, it's got the tick. I didn't see it. I didn't even see it. There's got the tick. Sorry. I thought because it had a different slogan. Yeah, I see. So let's check this. This is a £23 currently on sale for £10 off t-shirt. Oh, maybe even cheaper. Am I seeing cheaper? I'm seeing it was at Urban Outfitters for $10 recently. I'm seeing that same. This is the guy who was saying he was wearing rollies and nice shoes to his college classes or whatever the fuck, and the lefties were looking at him weird. And he's currently in a $10 Nike t-shirt and for whatever red shorts these are. Somehow I doubt they're Gucci. Somehow I'm doubting they're Gucci or Bape. I feel like they may be Walmart or Target.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nike shirt, you feel me?
Yeah.
Got the red sweats on.
I feel you.
Looks good. Yeah. You got any like what's your like fit advice?
What's my fit advice?
Fits like maybe you can plan some outfits. Yeah, like what could I change about this outfit like to make it better?
Literally everything. Burn it. That's how you can make it better. Set it on fire, dude. What do you mean? It's a $10 Nike t-shirt. What do you mean? It's a $10 Nike t-shirt and red sweats, bro. Set it on fire. That's how you make it better.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's very. Listen, I mean, everybody's fit is unique to them.
Stick my dick so
right?
far down your throat, you're not gonna be able to talk for a week.
Judy Hops.
It's
Smash or pass.
And why the fuck is it doing this?
Dude, that Dono Crash Embleton stream? Someone asking questions, too important, unanswerable questions. GD Hops, smash or pass, and Himbledon stream crashes.
Oh no. Oh no. Hold on. Okay. It just like disconnected and now we're back. Okay, good. Okay. Insane. All right.
Are we chilling?
Yeah, we're good. We're good. It's just because I'm at home and the Wi-Fi is like ass. Okay. Got it. So now I'm gonna get into the dono questions here.
For sure.
First one is from Soul Skibbity. Is he black? If not, why is he trying to sound black?
I don't know. That. I feel like I get like a lot of people get that. It's not necessarily me trying to sound black. If you grow up in a certain area, like a certain location, I'm gonna tell you right now, I didn't grow up in a good area. Like people just talk like this, like everybody, brother, like everybody. It's not just the black people, it's the Hispanics and all those motherfuckers who grow up in like the low income housing that talk like fucking, they speak in Ebonics and shit. Like it's just how I grew up, I guess.
Okay. Cryptid says, I have been told Lemur's right nut is 6 times bigger than his left, like an avocado next to a grape. Can he confirm
Yo, dude.
Boxing
Regular
Day or something.
Coming in with insane donos tonight. $100 Boxing Day or something dono. Insanely generous of you, bro. Thank you so much. Hugely generous. Thank you.
Who said? Did she say? You're lying. That's a joke. They made up a joke, right? She didn't say that.
Would you rather do the first 99% of a BJ or do the
Lights
last
are kept on. And Godspeed coming in with the 10 gifted. Hugely appreciate you, Godspeed. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, both of you. Hugely appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Perfectly symmetrical from my understanding.
Okay. Okay, great. This is a question addressed to me.
They
Why
are
you
donating
dressed
to make you fatter. We want you big and huge. Wendy, what? Are you good, bro? You good?
Perfectly symmetrical.
Keep your
from
shit
my
in your pants,
understanding.
bro.
Okay. Okay, great. This is a question addressed to me. Why are you dressed like a homosexual art student? I mean, that's me, brother. I'm a half homosexual art student, so I mean, you got me pinned. Okay.
I'm gonna stick my
I'm gonna
dick
let
so
that one
far down
play.
your throat, you're not gonna be able to talk for a week, okay?
Can you ask him what salsa is hotter, the mild or medium? Whenever I'm in the chip aisle, I always have to choose one, and I always wish I got the other one.
Okay, that's a good question. What is your favorite movie?
That's just a question. What is my favorite movie?
Yeah, apparently, yes.
Shit, there's a lot of good movies. Me and Lily watched Scarface.
I bet he's gonna have a terrible answer.
Yes.
So Scarface is the first one.
Shit, there's a lot of good movies. Me and Lily watched Scarface together. It was fun. I like watching Scarface.
That is it. Like the remake, right?
I mean, like the original Scar. I don't know. Is there like the one with the what's his face?
Al Pacino?
Yeah.
That's a remake. Yeah, that's a remake.
That's a remake?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't even know that. Yeah, then the remake.
Yeah, the OG is very, very old. Do you like tuna?
Nah. Is that for you or is that for me? I don't like
That's
tuna.
for you. Okay.
Nah.
Are there more good questions?
Okay.
Or is it this retarded chip for
Can
the
we
rest
get
of
a
it?
live recreation of the No. Let's see. Okay. Do you brush your teeth regularly?
Yeah, I do. I think my teeth looked fucking weird.
Like, how often?
I don't know if you showed that picture, but I had blood like on my teeth, and then I had rinsed them off, and you can like see fucking. It just looked all. It didn't look good. But yeah, I brushed my teeth. Did she say my teeth stink? Did my breath stink? She said I got bad gums or something.
I have no idea. I'm just asking a don't know question.
So people, no, of course I brush my teeth. Of course I take showers. I love showers.
Okay.
They feel nice. They're good.
Judy Hopps, smash or pass?
Pass.
Okay.
Be serious. Be fucking serious.
Did either of you go to the police?
No.
So you know that Lily didn't go to the police.
I mean, I have a feel. I didn't get I mean, she knows who I am. I don't know. Maybe she did. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe the cops are gonna come down to my door. We'll see. Here in Bakersfield, California. Maybe sunny Bakersfield, California.
Okay. Would you rather do the first 99% of a blowjob or just the last 1%?
The last 1%.
So you'd rather have
dude,
like you have your mouth not
really, man?
Wait. Is that what that?
I feel like it has to be the first 99%, right? I feel like it has to be between the first 99 and the last one. If you do the last one, you are getting both dick and your mouth nutted in. Just getting dick for the longer time, that is like, that has to be the lesser of two evils.
I thought that meant would you want the nut or the suck?
No, would you?
Then the 90%. Then I don't know what the fuck that means, brother.
So you'd
if that's
rather
what that means,
you'd
I
rather
wanna...
almost like give somebody a blowjob to completion.
Oh, I don't know. Fuck, dude, that's hard. So it's like, would you rather have the nut in the mouth or do the 90% of the blowjob? That's the question, right?
Correct.
Fuck. I think the nut in the mouth so that you could just spit it out and get it over with.
Dude,
I mean,
no
what else would- would you
way,
take
no
the 90%
way,
of the
bro,
dick in
no
your
way,
mouth?
bro.
Wouldn't that be
No
like...
way, he's like, you can just spill it out. No way, he's like, you can just spill it out. Bro, this a bitch. This a bitch. This just a bitch.
More gay?
I mean,
You're sucking dick for longer,
I'm
right? I mean,
bisexual, so this is not a question for me.
Wrong answer, buddy. Wrong answer.
My bad.
No, you're fine. They just already know my answer.
Yeah, I'll spit it out. Fuck it.
All right, so last 1%. Which salsa is hotter, the mild or medium? Whenever I'm in the chip aisle, I always have to choose one, and I always wish I got the other one.
The medium. The medium should be hotter. I think the mild is like, it's like little hot, medium is pretty hot, and then you got hot, which is hot, hot.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna give it like 30 seconds just in case anybody else has questions, but otherwise, that is going to be all of my questions. Here's one more while we wait.
Yeah.
How would you do things differently if you could do this all again?
I think to start off, not talk to a fan. I think that's the first thing. That's it. Like, that's the first step. Probably not talk to at least a fan like that. And that kind of like just where she's like, I love you. And then I just, not good. The way that we kind of jumped into that relationship and the way that it was not good. So probably just would have not got into that relationship, period. That's what I would have did different.
Okay. Well, let's say you can't take that part back. How would you change your response?
Like, you mean the video or?
Yes, the video.
I would take way more time to actually think about what I was apologizing for. I would probably make that the forefront of the video. I would think about the allegations more thoroughly and then come out with better screenshots that actually show like my side and show that I didn't do what she's saying I do and all her contradictions. I would have just did everything like overall. It was way more thought into it. I think that's the issue. Just starting it off like it was almost like I was doing it out of emotion and trying to be like expose her for what she hit me and you know what I mean, like trying to slap back or come back with that when I should have made it more about apologizing to the people that I hurt and people that I fucking talk shit about and to like my fans for being a fucking loser and being a simp for this girl and getting with her in the first place, and then showed everybody that I didn't hit her or do anything to her and she hit me and everything's she's just lying about everything.
Okay. And then I want to get the explanation for this first screenshot that you sent me.
Yeah,
so
what is it?
I'm just going to go ahead and read it out loud. So, Rip, what was it? Oh, why, thank you. I appreciate it. I have a feeling you are too. So I'm going to say you as well, just based on what I know. Oh, wait. No. Sorry, that's not the one I'm wanting to pull up. The one I'm wanting to pull up is...
Is it the I love you?
No. It's this one.
Let's see.
Lemur, it ain't that deep. I know, but I hate this. Sounding like Nova out here. Yes, I am Nova. You'll do fine, trust me. I like Pampers, not Huggies. Actually, neither. I like furry paws, diapers, emoji, lols. I'm headed home, and then I'ma do some walking.
That's in full context, right? Isn't that crazy?
Is that a reference to Nova? Does she like diapers?
I don't know.
What's the deal?
Well, I don't know. I mean, if me joking and asking her.
Well, dude, so she's just making some joke about this Nova retard. I know he's going to make some point that's like, well, if her saying this shit about me is fine, then, well, I can say this about her. Well, no, because it's not true, is it, you fucking retard? You don't believe that's the correct interpretation of those DMs.
Is that a reference to Nova? Does she like diapers?
I don't know.
What's the deal?
Well, I don't know. I mean, if me joking and asking her, what would you do if I called you stepsis is me being into incest porn, then what is this? I don't know.
What is your explanation for the...
Nothing. That's clearly just a joke because he brought up someone that was into that stuff. In your case, you were fishing. You were fishing to see if she was into that stuff too.
The stepsis thing.
Oh, it was just a fucking joke. This is the type of way we would joke together. I'm not taking this serious. I don't think Lily really fucking wears diapers. Like, do you? I mean, she didn't wear diapers with me. But this is the type of dumb shit we would say to each other. Well, I wouldn't. I would never compare myself to Nova, but I would say, like, I would make dumbass edgy jokes. This was her idea of an edgy joke. This was saying she wears Pampers, and I don't know. I don't know. She did say a couple times she liked Nova. She said he was really funny. I could probably find screen. Maybe not. I think she told me that in person. She was on call too. She would be like, Nova's really funny. He's actually unironically very funny, and I would feel bad for him. I might date him.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, all right. That's all I got. Doesn't seem like anybody else has any more questions here. So I'm gonna let you go. I highly encourage you to send me, because I'm gonna be alive for a little bit longer, because I'm gonna watch your call into Tarman and Lily's call into Tarman. So I highly encourage you to send me any.
Oh, so do I need to see some of this Tarman guys stream? Raped? Oh my god. Okay.
Hi Himpleton, long time listener, first time caller. Does this epic interview make you forget at least for a little while that you were brutally gaped? I'll hang up and listen to your answer.
Thank you for the $10, Jimberly. Thank you, Jimberly. Oh, so he has this final response from a day ago, but I guess we probably saw a lot like covered in the video we already watched. So let's just take a look at some of this interview.
Occasional. Yeah.
Like we are in the real
no problem.
fucking pits
I just
here,
don't
aren't we, bro?
understand the whole just don't be loud.
I don't even remember. I think it was just about like school and stuff. He told me I had like exams and whatnot, but we were just chilling to music. And he starts getting kind of touchy, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like he just starts getting touchy and whatnot.
Yeah.
But we didn't do anything. Like, we didn't do anything crazy that night. Like, no, that didn't happen. But I will say, like, we were playing on the Xbox, whatnot. I was trying to see if we could play Rivals. That's all I remember. I do remember he started to throw up. Now, this is where the story gets a little weird because he starts throwing up. I'm taking care of him, but at the same time, I don't feel good either. Yeah. And then I start to not remember the night. This is when the crazy part happens. This happened on the first night, mind you. All I really remember is that I got so drunk to the point where he's throwing up. I'm sick. I'm not feeling well. I don't know what happened, but I'm just going to cut to the point where I wake up because I'm telling you right now, I do not remember what happened besides me taking care of him and me being drunk myself. That's what I remember. I wake up, okay?
Oh.
I wake up, but he's going to tell me. He's going to tell me what happens.
Okay. All right.
He tells me what happens. And what happened was I wake up and I'm naked. Sorry, but I am.
Wait,
and I don't know how.
Wait, sorry. Say that again. Sorry.
I said, I wake up and I'm naked.
Okay.
Mind you, I don't.
Happy Jews or what you guys call it.
Yo, thank you, Mira, for the 200 Danish kroner. Thank you so much. Huge appreciated. Thank you. Thank you.
Know why I am, but me as a person, I respect myself enough to know that I shouldn't be on the first night. You know what I mean? Like Nick on the first night.
Okay.
Like,
So
I'm not
okay.
comfortable.
Sorry.
I believe that. I believe that.
Be naked. Do you understand? Like
yes. No. Yeah. So what you're saying is that you think that he sexually assaulted you, is what you're saying.
I'm going to get to that because.
Okay.
Well, I would say if I was a total fucking, if I was a fucking
I'm
mark,
going to kind of lead into.
I was a
what
fucking
I think.
mark. If I was like 17 and never interacted with a
So
woman
I wake up
before.
and I'm like, how did this happen? I realize like there's hair dye everywhere. You know, I just dyed my hair recently, so there's pink on the bed, and I'm just like, you know what happened? Why is the bed wet and whatnot? So I'm like, give me my bag. I want to get dressed. Like, why am I this way? I'm like, I'm asking him like, what happened? He's like, oh, you were taking care of me and whatnot, but then you started getting drunk and started bumping into things, and you started to crawl on the floor. And I was like, what? Like, what do you mean? Like, what? He's like, well, you started to crawl on the floor. You said you were really drunk, and so I put you in the shower.
Oh.
Now, this is the first time I'm mentioning this. This does happen, and I hope that if he does say something, he can clarify this. But yes, he says he put me in the shower.
Okay, so hang on. Let me clarify. Okay, so let me clarify just so I understand. His logic to you waking up naked is that you were really fucked up, you were drunk.
Oh god, this guy's got the fucking smaggle roticism. Oh my.
And you know, I don't know. He wanted to like sober you up to for whatever reason. So he drug you to the shower. Now,
yes.
Okay. I have a second question. Did you guys fucking kiss or do anything sexual before this happened?
I remember he tried to kiss me, and I just felt like I had to, just cause like he's here, and I'm just like, okay, like a kiss is not really anything to me. Like, sorry, but it's, like, I don't know, like.
Okay. So this would be the first time that he like saw you naked is whenever you're passed out drunk and he like dragged you to the shower.
Yes, and I didn't even know this happened. Like when he told me, I'm in shock. Like I'm in shock. Like I'm like what? Like what? Like crawling? Like what do you mean? And he's like, yeah, like you kind of, and like I'm gonna be honest. He was like, you kind of wet yourself, and I was like, what do you mean? Like, he was like, well, we were on the bed and you kind of wet yourself. I was like, what? And he's like, yeah. So you said you wanted a shower, and I was like, okay. And he's like, okay, so I took you to the shower. I'm like, all right. He's like, and then after that, you crawled back to the bed. I'm like, okay.
So his story is she's drunk and he's fingering her on the bed and she pisses everywhere. And he tells her to go take a shower or some shit. Her story is she got like blackout and woke up like naked. And he said that she pissed on the bed and he had to put her in the shower. That does sound like he was fucking around while she was like basically passed out. It does kind of sound like he's essentially copped to touch in there while she was like totally passed out. That is how that comes off.
Okay. And he said that was it. Like that's what he told me, that was it. I don't know where he got that I quote unquote rode him, but that's not what happened because we didn't have sex. Like we didn't have anything like that when he came over. What the most that happened was like a hand job. But I didn't like it. That's when I really smelt the stench. That's why nothing exceeded from there.
Oh my god, dude! You gave him a fucking pity hand job. Okay, so, all right. So sorry, I am fucking chat. If you are new, I'm probably the worst person to have fucking optics when talking about this kind of stuff. So I am trying my best. Okay, I'm trying my best. So please fucking bear with me. Okay,
wait.
I am the worst person.
It's okay. We give you some leeway, Tar Man. We're giving you some leeway. Let's hear it.
Optics when talking to someone about this kind of stuff. So just fucking please be patient. Okay. All right. So all right. So it's very obvious that what he did, if what you are telling me is true, that
yes.
Okay, so do you think that he like
waped you?
Tried to
do you think he like waped you
while you? Because you said that you don't remember anything. Like,
if I'm naked in bed and he's like already a freak, he's already like from the text messages. I'm assuming he probably did try to, but I'm not saying he did. I'm going to say because I was naked, I'm going to say that he probably maybe touched me like my breast or something. Like I'm not sure, but I'm assuming so because of the way he's acted.
Okay.
This rock. This rocks in the same way that like the IA Parlo stuff rocked for like the first 2 or 3 hours. You know, this is like it's like similar, just some disgusting, grubby internet weirdos having some awful sexual experience and leaking it all online. Simple, entertaining, borderline cold, but funny for a minute nonetheless.
Say when I was doing the hand thing, like that felt very forced. Like I felt disgusting after that. Like like even the hand stuff.
Well, yeah, because like, ugh, you know, it's like you
like it's stinky. I don't like it. It smells. He put my hand there, and I had no choice. I felt like I had no choice.
Okay. All right. Holy dude, this guy like this guy, and like, all right, chat. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I am an incel, and like usually I don't believe women. Okay, I'm being 100% honest.
I get it.
But give.
I'm an incel. I don't believe women, but I really fucking hate this guy. So this bitch is kind of talking his head.
Given all the context that we know about Lemur, given all the weird screenshots of him being possessive, of him being weird, I believe Lily. Like right now. I believe you, and I'm sorry that he like did this. Like,
well, I'm gonna appreciate you saying that because I have seen his video, and it's.
I'm sorry he raped you. I'm sorry he raped you. Oh God!
Slap in the face when all he said that I was a BPD craze. Like, I'm going to be real. I've never said I had BPD. I never said I was diagnosed with BPD. People have assumed it on the Kiwi farms when I got doxxed because of the things that I tweeted and whatnot. I don't know if I have it. I have a history with mental health, like since I was young. I don't know what I have, but to him to assume that I have BPD and I'm some crazy liar even though he cropped screenshots and I have 8 minutes, 10 minutes worth of screenshots. And nobody has listened to me. Nobody, his little fan base, it's overwhelming. It's kind of sad because I'm getting hate.
He's getting called a filthy fake cell in this chat.
Holy shit, dude! Like I said, I am the worst person to talk about to fucking do this kind of thing. But I am glad that I am giving you the chance to actually like say your side, just in general, and also because for whatever dumbass reason,
so-called stone cold incels when a 5'2" overweight Asian bitch with fat tits gets on his stream. So-called stone cold incel.
Deleted that stream of you basically saying all that stuff. That seems weird to me that he didn't just like want to upload this and like get your side out there. I mean,
I'm not really sure what's up with that because I've been waiting on the post. He said he was going to post it on his second channel, but I haven't seen it uploaded. He said,
"Look, I'm not trying to fucking call him out. It just like this kind of seems like kind of
should have done it immediately."
Yes. Like at least in my opinion. Like if he like, I don't want to say if he can, like I don't want to be a fucking like moral cock about it, but at least in my opinion, you should have kept the stream up, or you should have like had that bitch up like that night. But that's my opinion. All right. Do you have anything else that you want to air out, or that you want to talk about, or that you want to like that you want to make clear, just in general?
I'm just going to say. I have a lot of the information on kiwi farms. I understand that a lot of people do not like want to go to kiwi farms because of the bad things that they say.
Oh my god, it's so fucking gay, dude. Like that's so fucking gay. Oh no, they say the N-word. Oh
yeah,
no,
they won't even look at it, and I don't want to fill my Twitter with evidence because I used to use Twitter as a diary. Like everybody knows that. Kiwi farms called me out for it. When I got doxxed and everything, they were like, "Oh, she's a weirdo. She posts everything, like whatnot." And I'm just gonna say, like, I'm sorry that you guys feel that way, but I think you guys should really look into the screenshots, look into all of it. Oh, Lemur's texting me right now. He's actually texting me right now. On iMessage.
What's up, Lemur? What's up, Lemur? Are you watching me?
This is getting out of hand. I have so many.
What's up, Lemur? Are you watching me?
Screenshots, so many things. You know what you did. You know that. You know what happened. You know what happened. And I told you many times I was uncomfortable. Many times. And I told you let's take it step by step. I said let's be clear. I told you many times. And the way that I reacted when we did stuff, you yourself told me that I acted like I wasn't even into you. And you know that. I have screenshots of it. You begged me to stay. You showed the parts where I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I only said sorry." Do you know why I said sorry? Because I was sorry for putting my hands on you. That's why I'm sorry. But you have put your hands on me when that situation happened. Okay, do not act like you're innocent because you are not. You are not innocent. You gave me alcohol. I drank the alcohol, but you made it to a point where we were drinking every day for 3 days straight. 3 days straight.
That's just a good holiday.
And it makes me so mad that you have put out an image of there that's not true.
That's what we're doing in London at the end of the month.
I'm not saying you crazy liar because I have all the screenshots.
Now, like, I'm gonna be very honest. Whenever I originally saw you guys got together, I thought that you were gonna fuck him over, but not like this. I did not expect this fucking turnaround where like where
because it's true.
Yeah.
Is true. He's controlling. Anytime that I wouldn't text him there's a screenshot that says, "Oh, Lily, I'm going to break up with you if you do not respond to me in 3 hours." 3 hours. There is many times we had arguments because I would not. I mean, not on purpose, but because I was busy doing school, working out, going to work, doing in real life things, he would get mad. I did quit my job because he told me numerous times, he's like, I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to give you all the money you need. There's a screenshot of him telling me that he was going to get me a car. Like, he made big promises, and I felt the need to stay. Okay? That's all I'm going to say.
I'm down to come on and talk about this.
I don't want to talk to you. You are a weirdo. You are a weirdo, bro. A weirdo.
Is he going to join after?
Talk about it, you could have talked about it in your video. You could have apologized to your friends. You could have made it in a better light. But I'm not going to talk to you because of the way that you have made me feel out there. All right. Like, I don't want any contact with you, but the evidence is out there. And if unless any other thing, and the only reason he posted all that, the person that I'm with and whatnot, is because he was wanting to be with me until I started to follow people, until I started to move on. There's screenshots about it. Go on Kiwi Farms, go on my ex account. It's there. I have all of it. Unless you prove something, Lemur, I will talk to you. Until then, all right? Until then.
All right. Is that all you have to say? Because like now that you know, oh, do you have anything else that you want to say besides that?
He's a fat Nova.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming on my stream. And like I said, I am probably the worst person to fucking have this kind of thing because I have no fucking optics and I don't give a shit.
She went back to her ex or some shit.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Don't give him a platform. He sucks, everybody. Goodbye.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Bye.
Thank
you. I mean, you put my hand and you asking data. This dude has,
I think maybe not even a handful of times.
Views is that the way that you kind of make it seem like is that Lily kind of beat.
Not giving it out. So I don't know. I just sent this right now in the chat. I believe it was I don't like you. I don't fuck with you. You're this. You're that. Bad. It got in a little bit of situation. I'd be like, Lily.
When does he join?
You're cutting out really fucking bad, dude.
Yeah, I can't hear a single fucking thing you're saying.
McDonald's Wi-Fi, dude.
Better.
Yes,
Sorry, I don't know
I
why
can hear
I'm so dumb. All right, so what I wanted to say was, me and Lily, we would both make stupid ass jokes. That's the truth of the matter. Lily would joke about dumb shit. I would joke about dumb shit. At the time.
Oh my fucking god, dude! It's happening again. Holy fucking shit, dude! Oh, dude. Also, this is fucking content. I'm having a great time.
The IDF is taking down his internet as we speak.
Fuck, dude.
Oh. Guys, hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Is it better? Is it a little bit better now?
Yes.
Fine? Yes. Okay, sorry about that. But yeah. Fuck, dude. I just cut out so many times, bro. I made so many points. Hold on, my bad.
You were speaking too much facts. That's what it was.
Yeah, but we're talking about the incest shit, right? If Lily shows the full scope of the message, you guys have been making. Everybody probably already heard me say this already, but anyway, I was just making a joke, trying to see if I guess not even trying to see, just trying to make a joke towards the fact that Lily, people were messing around with Lily and saying she was a
dude. This is the second time where he has started by saying, "I was trying to see." He has now done this twice. He said, I was trying to see. Well, I wasn't trying to see. I was making a joke, right? That's the second time we've heard him say that. And his explanation is trying to see if she's a porn addict. It's so obvious to anyone with a developed brain that he heard she was a porn addict. He'd heard people say that. He was hopeful that was true and thought she would be in some freaky shit that he was into too. So he makes sort of jokes, haha, incest, haha. And he's testing the water. It's so transparent.
Porn addict. So I was like, would you? It wasn't real, bro. It wasn't. It was fucking hypothetical.
My girlfriend's a porn addict. I need to watch incest porn to counteract the haters.
But that's the thing. The text messages didn't show that I watch incest porn or that I like incest porn. It was me saying what would you do if I
called you step bro? Yeah, well,
it was a joke. Come on. Bro, I'm telling you right now, it was a joking hypothetical. That's just how me and
hey, what if we LOL had sex? LOL, but just kidding though. LOL.
But that's not what it was though. It was a hypothetical of me trying to make. I guess it was a crude, edgy joke, bro. I'm just being honest with you. It really was, bro. It was to me.
I'm laughing. I find it funny.
Well, yeah, I was just trying to I was fucking around with her, bro. Obviously, if I was into that shit, she would have way more text messages. We had a lot of sexual contact. She would have proof that I was stepsis, step.
Yeah. He was sending Andy and Lele stuff as well, right?
One offhanded remark I made as a joke. That's my point I'm trying to make.
Okay. Next question. Why did you downplay Lily's doxing or phone book?
I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of what I said was in my eyes trying to.
Was it a joke again?
No. It was trying to make Lily feel better. In my eyes, when I was like, "Oh, Lily, don't worry, you'll be fine." It wasn't me really downplaying it. I just didn't want to freak her out. I didn't want to be like, "Lily, this is serious." I had already told her, "Hey, you should probably private your stuff. This is really serious, and you should also watch what you post." But after that, a lot of the messages she got was after she would be very upset. She would be like, "Oh my God, shit's going on." I'd be like, "Lily, trust me, it'll be fine. We're gonna figure this out together. You'll be fine. People will forget about it. Eventually, everything will be good." That was not me trying to downplay it. I was just, in my eyes, trying to make her feel better.
I don't believe
that. Did that not come into your mind before you dated her?
Yeah, it did. That's why I told her on TikTok that people on.
Yeah, what is this post, man? What is this post? Epstein trying to figure out the age of the girl Stephen Hawking wants.
People on Kiwi farms look for me. I told her that people on the internet in general don't like me.
Hang on. It's very obvious that she is a normie but didn't know the culture. You shared her on Twitter and was like, "Oh, this is my girlfriend."
Let me tell you, before that though, I had told her about all this, Tarman. I'm being honest. Like, I had told her about Kiwi farms and about people wanting to look for me, and how much of a problem it would be if I showed her face. And she was like, she wanted to be reposted, and she also wanted to be in the comments. I think you guys on Kiwi farms have a video of her from, like, I don't know. She told me that you guys had a video of her from a long time when she had first hit me up and said, "I love you." And I was like, that's kind of weird. I had blocked her from my chat. Like, I don't know. Anyway, Lily, like, me and Lily have yeah, we did a lot of dumb shit. Like, we had a fucking cringe relationship. That's what I got to say. Like, I was cringe for dating her. I was stupid for dating a fan. Like, me back and forth. Like, we both had a bunch of cringe conversations. It was cringe.
Right.
I guess my follow-up question is, if I don't know, man. Like, I just don't understand how you dated this woman and you're like, when shit hits the fan, you're like, oh my god, all big YouTubers get doxxed, so therefore it's not that bad, okay? Like, just chill out. Like, I think that's a bit of an understatement when you have like a bunch of.
I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, at the time it was. It probably wasn't the best thing to tell her, but I didn't expect private conversations to be leaked, and it came out of me trying to make her feel better. Like,
It just seems like you do a lot of stupid shit without thinking.
In this case, in this relationship, I did. I said a lot of stupid shit without thinking, and I did a lot of shit because I wanted to both have a good relationship with Lily and try to make her feel better about her own problems. A lot of me, like, I mean, obviously I wasn't gonna move with her, or she wasn't gonna move with me, but I feel like a lot of that came from the fact that both me and Lily would share problems with each other. I had problems in my life, she did too. So I think it was sort of me being like, oh, one day eventually, like, I'm gonna move you out, I'm gonna do good things for you type of situation. I wasn't trying to be overbearing, but reading it, I understand. Yeah, it was cringe and it was overbearing.
I mean, I would even say in some cases you tried controlling her.
I think that wasn't my intentions, but if you've seen some of the messages that she sent me as well, which I will be collecting, it was a two-sided thing. We would both do toxic things, like say that we were going to break up with each other in order to get, the other party to do something. Like I said, on both sides, it was very toxic.
Okay. Well, I guess to go back on the Kiwi Farms question, when you're like doing an essay for college or high school, do you cite your sources?
Yeah, but that's like high school and college. That's like a
okay. So let me ask you this: if you're doing a documentary on, if you're doing a documentary on Nova Online, Tofiachi, or any of these lolcows on TikTok, why the fuck would you not cite sources for that?
Because it's a stupid YouTube video and it's not a
paper. It's a fucking informational documentary, Lemur.
Oh my god.
It's not. Most of my videos are just stupid updates I make. I mean, you can talk to kiwitapes about his document.
Yes, now if we can go into the more serious topic. So what exactly happened in this hotel room, and what causes Lily to attack you? Because from what I've heard, and from your side, is that she got so drunk, which again, she shouldn't be drinking, but she got so drunk to the point she randomly attacked you. Or on Lily's side, is that you raped her so hard that she attacked you. So what actually happened?
Yeah, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. The night, shit, we fucking drank. We got
okay. If he's gonna be 100% honest, then I can probably trust what he says next, right?
And everything was cool. Like, I don't know. Do you want to like hear all the details? I mean, like,
I got time. I got all the time in the world, buddy.
Okay, for sure. We had gotten food. Like, we had gotten a little bit of alcohol, and we were chilling on the couch listening to music. She was twerking on me, like, she was listening to music and twerking on me. I think that was the day that she had. I guess you can say, like, I mean, she calls it back shots. I sort of get, like, I don't know. It was like half and half. Like, I was hitting her from the back, and then she started kind of riding on me. That was that night. So we were drinking, we were having a good time. She twerked on me. Then we went to bed. So this was like long after anything had happened. We'd gone to bed, not really even gone to bed. We had laid down. We didn't even get to sleep. She was rubbing my leg with her toes, like up and down, rubbing her leg, which is fine. So I turn over and I'm like, oh, maybe she wants to cuddle. I cuddled her very lightly. This is literally all I did. Cuddled her very lightly. Then she pushed her arm off me, and then she said, "Don't hit me, please don't hit me." And I was like, well, that's kind of weird. Then she stumbled out of the room. After that, I had needed to get a new room key, so I went down. I got a new room key. I got us back into our room, and I had wanted her to lay down. So I told her to lay down, and then she started to say, like, I should have been, like, a lot more detailed in my video, but she wasn't just, like, saying mean things to me. I said she was saying mean things to me. She was, like, talking, a lot of crap. Like, things that you don't say to a partner, things that would make you not want to be next to a partner. So
like what? What did she say?
I was drunk. I can't remember specifically, but I don't.
Dude, nice one, retard. Hasn't he already said she was asking to leave? No, she was saying, I don't want to be around you. I want to leave.
Yeah, I don't,
come on. Yeah. You can remember specific details of the hotel room, but you can't remember what she said.
I believe it was like, I don't like you. I don't fuck with you. You're this, you're that. Basically, like, just talking shit. Like, it's kind of hard to remember the specifics, but she was just saying that she doesn't like me. She doesn't want to be around me. So I said I kicked her out. I didn't really like kick her out. Like I didn't throw her out of the room. I had told her that she needs to grab her stuff and that I'm going to get her an Uber. I was like, I'm going to grab your stuff.
After she's saying she doesn't want to be there.
I kicked her out. I didn't like fucking push her out of the room or anything because she was still in there. She hit me. And then she went into the bathroom. Like after I told her that I didn't want her there. She had ran into the bathroom, like slammed the door 3 times, like really hard. And I was like, I don't want like, huh?
You can keep talking. Sorry.
Oh yeah, but she slammed the door like 3 times, and I didn't really want to fucking. At first, I didn't want her to break the door, and then I didn't want people to wake up and start doing a noise complaint. So I told her that I'm like, you really have to leave, like you really need to get out of here. And then I walked into the bathroom, and then she started hitting me. Like I think I have text messages from the time she hit me because
you should show that because I feel like in my personal opinion that apology video that you made was fucking awful. I think it definitely, other than outside of your own audience, I think it didn't make you look good. I think it just made you seem like you were blaming her for basically everything and nothing is your fault.
Yeah, I think I should have you're right. I think I was more worried about being called out for like sexually assaulting her. And yeah, I should have just came out with more receipts. I was also worried that I didn't want to like make it so that we were just going back and forth. I didn't want to give out more than I needed to, but at this point it's already all out. So there's really no point in not giving it out. So I don't know. I just sent this right now in the chat, but this is after she hit me. I said, well, no one hit you. She said, it's bad. And it felt like you hit me. I said, I get it, but no one hit you. She said, I just went crazy. And this is her admitting I just went crazy. And I said, so that's your bad. Like at the end of the day, she's like, I don't want to be hit. I said, no one hit you. That's the thing. Then listen to her wordage. Listen to her verbiage here. She said, but I could have sworn. She doesn't say you hit me. She doesn't say I know for sure you hit me. She goes, but I could have sworn you hit me. So now she's saying that first she said that I hit her. That was her initial thing. And now she's telling you guys that I violently raped her.
I wouldn't say violently raped. I think it's more you got her so drunk to the point she couldn't consent to sex is the main point.
Well, I don't know. We were both drunk. I mean, I was drunk too. She wasn't blackout drunk. She keeps saying that she was blackout drunk. She was very drunk. I was very drunk too. She was coherent enough to both respond to me, say yes, say no, and write out these text messages after the fact.
I think one of the big also another big takeaway that I got from your video regarding I guess this abuse is that the way that you kind of make it seem like is that like Lily kind of like beat the shit out of you and used you as like a sparring partner that didn't know how to fight.
Well, what do you mean by that?
I mean, meaning that she beat the absolute shit out of you and you feared for your life. But was the kind of gist I got from it.
I don't know. I wasn't really trying to come across that I feared for my life, but it definitely was violent. Like she hit me, and I didn't want to hit her back. Like there's really
Did you feel scared?
As a man, scared of my life.
Well, I believe some of this, like the idea that she was hitting him. Like, it sounds like that was the case, but what's prompted it? It sounds like it comes down to like you being pushy and putting her in a fucking weird situation.
No, I didn't feel scared.
No, I mean just scared. Did you feel fearful?
I don't know, like worried. It's really hard to say, bro. Like if I was scared, I didn't think she was gonna kill me, but I never seen Lily act like this before. So I was like, whoa, what the fuck? And I didn't do anything to really, elicit that reaction. So to me, I was like, whoa. Let me tell you something. Before this, we had gotten into a small argument, and dude, I should have just kicked her out after this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't know why she did this. She had grabbed a knife and put it next to her. And I was like, dude,
what the fuck?
I'm telling you, she grabbed a knife and put it next to her. And I was like, why do you have a knife? And she was just like, I have trauma. You don't understand the trauma I have. And I was just like, what are you the trauma you have? Like, she's like, I had a knife held in my neck. Like somebody forced me to do this, that, and the other. And I mean, it was a butter knife. So I wasn't like worried she was going to kill me. I just thought it was goofy. Like, I guess maybe that's why I didn't kick her out. Cause I was like, oh, it's just a butter. Like she's just being goofy. But
oh, you felt bad for her?
I guess I don't know. Maybe I don't think it was even that I felt bad for her. I think I was just in love. If I'm being 100, I'm trying to be as much 100% transparent with you as I can. I thought Lily looked attractive. I thought Lily was a good person. I had a lot of good times with her. Yeah, I was in love.
I guess okay. My follow-up question to I guess all of this is the dick stinking allegations true? Is there any truth to this?
Do
you shower your both is what I'm asking.
Yeah, I took showers while I was there. Lily knows I took showers. I brought a bunch of clothes, like so much clothes that I had to get a new backpack, or I had to get a different backpack because I brought so many stupid clothes with me. That's my thing. Like I like to switch outfits. I take showers, dog, like every morning. I don't know. I don't know if Lily, dude. I mean, she already tries to say I have a stinky dick. Lily had a UTI. She did.
Dude.
Oh
She had a
no.
UTI. I have text messages of her telling me she had a UTI. When I got there, she told me that she was getting over a UTI and that from a long time, she's just bullshit, dude. Like, you know, bullshit. She's like, I have a UTI.
Yeah. You should show. You know, I think it would really own her if you just showed that. I think that'd be cool.
I think that that's more personal. I mean, nah.
Dude, she called you a rapist. Like, come on.
Yeah, wait, dude, leak, like, dude,
I'm sorry.
Dude, it would take me
leak
so
everything.
long to look
Like,
for
just-
that.
No, dude, I bet. Anyways,
You can't just control F
the
UTI.
next question. This isn't mine. This is from chat. How many McDonald's points do you have?
I don't use the McDonald's app. I use, like, if I get McDonald's, I get DoorDash.
Yeah, you fucking what's that membership called? DoorDash Red or something?
It's called, I think it's like DoorDash Plus or some stupid shit like that.
Do you have that?
Yeah, I do. $99. Yeah, I get like a, yeah.
I guess my another question is, do you make $10,000 a month?
Depends on the month.
Okay, on average, do you? Is my question.
No.
On average, I probably make 6K.
Okay. And you still have $3,000.
Do I believe that? You make 6K. Leaping lemur. Yeah, I don't know that I believe.
Dollars in your savings?
I had $3,000 in my savings at the time because I have bills to pay. Like a majority of my money, I think I got in like a $6,000, $5,000 check at the time, and then you know it went into bills, and then I put.
What about how are you paycheck to paycheck on 6 to 10K a month? What do you mean? What do you mean you just had bills come out so you only had 3K? How are you paycheck to paycheck on 6 to 10K? That makes no sense, bro. Colin, you ain't living that large. You're in $10 Nike shirts. Can we be serious here?
3,000 in the savings.
Okay. Are you after all of these allegations? Are you gonna delete fucking everything, or are you gonna continue making videos?
I'm probably gonna try to grow as a person. This was a shitty relationship. Me and Lily should not have gotten together, and that's the first step I'm going to take. I like making content, and all my shit's already out there. Me and you both know that, dog. Like, you know, all my shit's already out there. So
I know very well. Yeah, me and Lily are like best friends right now.
yeah, exactly. So, like, I think me deleting everything at this point, it doesn't even matter. Like, I could have did that. I should have did that a long time ago, I guess. At this point, I want to keep making the content I love, and I want to learn and grow. That's it, I guess. That's the best way to put it. I want to keep making the content I love. I want to learn and grow.
Okay. So we're gonna be expecting a video from you around Christmas.
Oh, hell yeah, dog, for sure.
Hell yeah.
I'm sure you guys will.
No, I'm gonna watch it. Of course, I'm your biggest fan, Lemur. You know that.
Yeah. But I'm gonna be honest with you. we had a pretty solid conversation. So yeah,
I still got questions, man. I got all the time in the world. I just want to finish asking the last couple, and you can fuck off and do whatever. Another person in chat says, how does it feel becoming a lolcow?
I think lolcows make themselves. To become a lolcow, I think a lot of being a lolcow has to do with your reaction to the things that happen to you and
Which
your reaction
totally
to,
not doing.
I guess, just everyday life. If you're a negative person or you're somebody who gets angry, like if I was to come on this stream and, for example, like yell at you and be like, this didn't happen, and not defend myself, obviously that would be a bad look. That would be something a lolcow would do. I think I'm a well-adjusted person. I made a mistake. I texted Lily and I'm cringe. I don't think I'm a lolcow. That's my opinion. I mean, you can think I'm a lolcow.
God.
A lot of people think a lot of other people are lolcows, but yeah, that's just how life goes.
That's really what I guess the consensus is that people think
Wait,
that you
is
become a lolcow
there evidence that this guy wears Teddy Fresh?
because of this?
I think that my reaction will only go to show that that's literally the only thing that can go to show if I'm a lolcow or not. We'll see what happens with life,
Okay. I guess my last question, actually my second to last question is, do you have any interesting details on kiwitapes and Smokey MC that you would like to share since they don't like you anymore?
I'll be 100% honest with you. Me and kiwitapes we had good conversations. I was a
Since
dick.
then?
No.
Yeah.
But
Because Kiwi
of
doesn't
course
like
not.
you right now.
Yeah, he doesn't like me. Because I was a dick. That was one thing that I'm gonna go on somebody else's stream tomorrow. But that's something else that I should have just opened up with, to all my friends, to Major Chilla, to Morty, to everybody in this space who I was friends with. I was fucked up to this girl. First off, because I thought it was oh, it's cool, these people, talk about them. And also because Lily would, instigate certain conversations about certain people that she also didn't like. And I was trying to be a simp and agree with her. So that's it. I don't have any ill will towards kiwitapes. He was nice to me. And that just came out of, I think Lily, or it was Major Chilla was worried that kiwitapes would stop talking to us because you guys had exposed Lily on Kiwi farms. So Lily was like, what if kiwitape stops talking to you? You need like, oh, like just pitying herself. And I was like, so I like trying to be, you know, macho or whatever. I was like, fuck kiwitapes, this, that, and the other. That's where that came
Oh
out.
yeah. You didn't want to let Chilla make you seem like a bitch. I get that.
I was just being a fucking idiot.
Yeah, no, I definitely think that was not good optics to kind of shit talk your friends.
Nah,
I guess my second to last question is where is your scat pack?
Oh, that dude, you know how much shit on the internet I lie about? I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I try not to lie about serious shit, but
yeah.
I try not to take this internet shit very serious because I have a pretty good life outside of this. I try not to take it too serious.
Wait,
but
then why lie about it then? Like, what's the point of lying about you having a fucking scat pack Wigger car? I
was making a joke. Let me tell you what happened, Tarman. Somebody had came into my comment section and they were calling me like poor or something. And I made a joke and I was like, I'm so poor, I'm fucking your mom in the back of a scat pack. It was a very obvious joke.
Well, I think you're rich as fuck because you make $6,000 a month. So that's not.
I don't think that's enough. Well, considering I have bills and I have other obligations, I'm well off. I'm definitely not rich. You know that. Me and you both know what rich is.
Yeah, I do, especially California rich. How do you feel about getting cucked by Tyrone? That's another thing in chat. It's not me. I'm just reading chat.
No, of course.
That BBC.
Yeah. Before Lily got with me, she was with this guy. Like, so yeah. I don't know. I guess we cucked back and forth. He got cucked by me. I got cucked by him. It's a sad story, man. When these chicks go around like that. That's all I could say.
Do you feel like Tyrone is more of a cuck than you are?
I mean, he did. I mean, look at him and look at me, man. I think that Lily could have did better. No, I'm just messing around. No, we're both cucks, bro. No, we're both cucks. Like, me and him shouldn't.
This does look like Teddy Fresh, doesn't it? It does look like children's clothing. Can we identify this shirt?
But I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. He was with her longer, so that kind of makes me want to say that he was with her for 3 years, and then I came around and, hey, you know, go to the fucking Leaping Lemur, go to the YouTuber. So it's kind of up to you to decide. But in my opinion, I think he's more of a cuck.
I understand.
Wait, hang on. So you admit that you're a cuck, but he's worse because he's somehow more cuckier than you?
Let's try Gemini. Let me just screenshot. I'm going to screenshot and ask Gemini. Identify this shirt and ideally provide a link to purchase it. Oh, was Kathy got it? I don't think that's it. Or is it? I don't see that pattern on that shirt. Oh, is this one it? Oh, that doesn't look right. But I can't find it in the right color. If it is this one. Yeah, I can't quite find the right one. I think it might be that one. Okay, 1 minute. Here's what we can do as well. I'll ask Gemini. Evaluate the shirt. Is the brand for fat, poor people? Question mark. Let's find out. What does Gemini think of the shirt? We're just waiting for the results to come in. Let's see. Based on the brand's pricing, target market, and the visual context of the image uploaded, the short answer is no. Here is an objective breakdown to answer a specific question regarding the brand's demographic and pricing. Is it for poor people? Definitely not. Premium pricing. Standard Bad Birdie Polo retails for $78 to $88 USD. It's more expensive than budget brands. Place it in the premium category alongside brands like Travis Mathew or Peter Miller. The person in your image is wearing accessories that suggest significant wealth, specifically a Rolex Datejust or similar model on a Jubilee bracelet and a large custom diamond pendant. The combination of a $78 shirt with $10K plus in jewelry. Okay, it doesn't know that it's fake. 1 minute. Redo that, but I need you to know he's admitted that the diamonds are all fake. Okay, so it's synthesizing new insights, okay? The AI is going to have us a better assessment of what's going on here. That changes the vibe significantly. Here's the reevaluation based on the fact the ice is costume jewelry, sorry. Is the shirt for poor people? Technically, no. The shirt itself is like the only real thing he's wearing. The irony. A Bad Birdie Polo costs around $80 USD. That is too expensive for someone truly struggling financially, who would likely buy a $15 polo from Walmart or Shein. But it is cheap compared to an actual luxury designer wear, Gucci/Burberry. The demographic. This puts the shirt in the middle-class flex category. It's affordable enough for a regular person to buy to feel rich on the golf course, but not exclusive enough to be true wealth. The look. Wearing a mid-tier $80 shirt with fake jewelry that pretends to be worth $50,000 screams fake baller. It suggests the wearer is trying very hard to project a lifestyle they cannot actually afford. Wow, okay, Gemini's cooking here. Gemini's cooking here. Is the brand for fat people? No. And that might be the problem. The fit. The fit. As mentioned before, Bad Birdie is famous for its athletic fit, trimming the waist and sleeves. It is designed for fit golfers. The visual. When a heavier person wears this brand, they often have to max out the size, XXL or 3XL. Because the fabric is stretchy and performance blend, it tends to cling to the body rather than drape, which can accentuate weight rather than hide it. Verdict. It's not a fat person brand. It's actually a brand for fit people this person is squeezing into. The shirt is a legitimate, quality product, $80. However, wearing it with admitted fake diamonds changes the perception entirely. Turns the outfit from eccentric millionaire to internet clout chaser. Shirt status. Real. Entry-level premium. Jewelry status. Fake. Costume. Total vibe. The shirt is doing a lot of heavy lifting to make him look respectable, but the fake jewelry drags the whole look down to tacky. Wow, that's the Gemini verdict on this fit.
Tarman, I'm joking. Tarman, she never fucked him while we were together. I'm not a cuck, bro. Like, I'm talking about.
Hang on. So you have to understand that, like, a lot of these jokes don't have any funny or don't have any punchlines. And also, like, I'm also autistic, okay? But like,
my bad. I'm messing around. Usually people
estimate
we're
this man's
right?
BMI, please.
I didn't watch him fuck her. She didn't watch him fuck me. We got to, I think that's what this guy's referring to, like the fact that she got with him after me, and I, vice versa, right? That's what you're referring to.
Basically, yeah, that would be the gist of it.
Yeah, so Tarman, he's not talking about like actual cucking. I'm not an actual cuck. He's making like we're like talking colloquially here.
Okay, all right.
So it's difficult to estimate, but the estimated range is let's just in fact, let's read the analysis, guys. Estimating BMI from a photo and it is an inexact science, especially without knowing the person's height, but based on the visual cues in the image, specifically the torso and arm composition, we can make an educated guess. Visual indicators. Midsection. There is a significant abdominal protrusion. The stomach extends further out than the chest. The fabric of the shirt is pulling across the belly, indicating a high concentration of visceral fat. Arms and wrists. The forearm is thick, and the watch band appears tight on the wrist. The fingers are also relatively thick, which correlates with higher overall body fat. Posture/frame. The body shape suggests an apple distribution, where weight is carried heavily in the torso. Estimated BMI range. Based on these factors, this individual likely falls into the obese class 2 category. Estimated BMI, 34 to 39. Context. A BMI of 30 plus is considered obese. If this man were of average height, 5'9" or 1.75 meters, he likely weighs between 230 and 265 pounds. This confirms why the shirt, an athletic fit brand, is struggling slightly. These shirts were generally cut for a V-taper, broad shoulders, narrow waist, whereas his build is the inverse.
Yeah, exactly. So,
I guess the last couple of questions I have here is, why are you?
I just totally disavow. Great stuff, man. You can't trust it. You really can't trust these guys. Now, we've made it far enough. Wait, they've got the wrong shirt, I think, on this Gemini thing. Let's feed it this shirt that Kathy found. Okay. I've sent it the shirt that Kathy found, which does appear to be the actual one from the photo. Okay? This is what Gemini says. This is a hilarious and crucial plot twist. You have successfully exposed the outfit completely. The shirt is not the $80 Bad Birdie Premium Polo. It is the $24.95 Birdie Bound knockoff from Walmart. This completely changed the evaluation. Let's rerun that wealth and health check with this new evidence. 1. Is it for poor people? The verdict shifts to yes, or at least budget conscious. The price, $24.95. This is a budget polo. It costs less than 1/3 of the real Bad Birdie shirt. The dupe factor. He isn't just wearing a cheap shirt. He's wearing a specific copy designed to look like the expensive brand. The combined look. Jewelry, fake, admitted. Shirt, fake. Walmart dupe for a designer print. The reality. The entire outfit is a great value version of a rich person's outfit. He's wearing a costume of wealth. Is it for fat people? Yes. The label. Look closely at the product titled in your screenshot. Men's and big men's sizes S to 5XL. The target market. Unlike the athletic fit Bad Birdie brand, which tops out at 3XL and runs slim, this Walmart brand is explicitly marketing to big men, with sizes going all the way up to 5XL. The fit. This explains why he's wearing it. It's cut generously for larger bodies, making it the go-to choice for someone with the BMI estimated previously 34 to 39, who wants the party golfer look, but can't fit into or afford the premium version. Final updated profile. You've effectively dismantled this man's flex. Shirt, Walmart, 30 pound, $24.95. Jewelry, costume/fake, $0 value. Vibe. This is the ultimate fake it till you make it ensemble. He is mimicking a specific high status look, the Bad Birdie golfer with custom ice, purely with budget substitutes. Next step. Are there any other parts of his outfit, like the watch, you want to zoom in on, see if we can spot if that's a fake too? Awesome. Thank you, Gemini. Thank you, Gemini. Great stuff. Really broke it down for us there. Really broke it down. Really helped along there. Yeah, Gemini, it turns out, great for snarking. Great for snarking. High power snarking tool.